2, 1.
What is going on, guys?
Whoa.
It is your boys once again.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm in the mood for some yummy, crisp lettuce. Jacob, what is on your mind right now?
Dude, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Season 3.
Season 3, baby.
Of Player vs. Player podcast.
The Player
How
vs.
would you guys
Player
like that
podcast.
new intro? What a treat. Wow.
Guys, what an epic treat. We got the treasure map. You guys see all those references in there. The
Yep.
first person that can tell me what the reference was at the end, I will give a big, warm hug to. If you can tell me what the end reference was. Very wholesome.
Dude.
100.
Yeah, and we got episode 22 of the podcast, and it is a week
Yep.
of August 20.
Yo, we got to do the beginning bit. I'm Jacob Boovey.
Oh.
Dude.
I am Jacob, and
This is your boy, Grant.
we also have a producer now, my brother, Justin.
Yep.
What's up, guys? Yep.
Justin had some availability
He's in
today.
my camera.
It's
Yeah.
in my shoulder, probably.
Yeah. And also, you'll get our voices mixed up because we sound alike, I guess.
We sounded like
I mean,
guess.
to me, not really. To me,
Yeah.
I just know you guys so well.
Yeah, usually if someone like knows one of us before the other, they can tell.
Oh, right. Because
Yeah.
hey, you see, Justin has a bit of an A minor to him.
Thanks, dude.
It's the little differences, you know.
It's a small thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
Guys, we have a very busy news week. Just a week
Mm-hmm.
in general. A lot of things happen. A lot of shift in our daily and personal lives. So
Very
a lot
cool.
to get into. Guys, make sure if you're digging the background, if you're digging the thumbnails, maybe even the titles of the videos, hit that little subscribe button. See more from us
Yeah.
every week.
guys, please.
Guys, please. Here's the list of things I want you to hit: the bell, the subscribe,
A ding-a-bing.
the links to every other media platform we're on, and subscribe to all of those.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Guys, our
confirmed,
Patreon-
Our podcast does work with Alexa. I'm like, hey, Alexa, play Player vs. Player podcast. And then it's like playing the butthole one.
Yeah, top 10 genitals in video games.
I hate that. That's probably the worst cold open we've ever done in our lives.
The poop one or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Dude, let's do
horrible.
it again.
No.
No, please.
Anyway, this week I realized I'm addicted to caffeine.
Dude, I was gonna tell you, because you had, guys, Jacob literally had a Mountain Dew, and what was the other one? A Kickstart?
Kickstart, yeah.
Guys, Jacob is out of control. But Jacob, here's the thing. I've been doing something a little bit different recently. Guys, for those of you who don't know, which should potentially be all of you, I am currently working at a factory now where I work with metal because a lot more money and stuff like that.
Dude, yeah, you're making $12 an hour at GameStop.
I was making $12
and you got
as an
a
assistant
promotion.
manager. That was after, technically, if I had started lower, that would have been my second promotion. $12. So, your boy's out, but I still got them work stories for you guys. You already know. But the thing that I found recently, because I've been working from either from 7 to 3 or 5 to 3, just depends on the day. After work every day, because the shop is like right next to a McDonald's.
I've been hitting McDonald's after my job every day too.
dude, every day.
Oh, and
Whoa.
Burger King. Frick off. Burger.
Ew. But I've noticed that recently. So I've gotten off of caffeine. I just don't.
Have you really?
Pretty much.
I
yeah.
thought I was too. Like I was saying, I legit thought I was good. Then
Yeah.
I had a monster Sunday, Monday, then Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'm like, I'm just gonna have water today. And then
Yeah.
I had this huge headache at work. And I'm
Oh,
like,
you had a caffeine headache. Yep.
yeah. I thought it was just dehydration, so I drank a frick ton of water.
Yep.
And it didn't work. And then yeah.
Dude, I've had that before. The worst I ever had it. I felt so bad just because I got up and I was like, why does my head hurt? And then my buddy was like, oh, just go get a Pepsi. He's like, you're addicted to caffeine. I was like, no, I'm not. And then I bought a Pepsi and I was perfectly fine. And I was like,
Yeah, same. I just realized I'm like, yes, yeah.
yeah. But every day after work, I have literally I drive to McDonald's and I get a large Sprite. And it hits so nicely.
Large Sprite. That means do you get the one meal?
The Sweetie meal, dude.
Yeah, that comes with the Sprite. Oh my god.
The Sprite, the ice sauce. Dude, you know what makes me so mad? Guys,
Yeah.
the Sweetie meal at McDonald's is a scam. It is a literal scam.
Wait, how much is it?
It's like $10.
Okay, that's that's a lot.
Yeah, so you only get 4 nuggets. You get a medium fry and a Big Mac. So
Dude,
these
you just said nugget, not nuggy. What the frick?
Bro, you don't know me, bro. These 4 nuggets. So the TikTok where Saweetie's talking about her. I don't know who Saweetie is. I don't know.
Taking my Velcro shoes off because I have
Dude, nice.
I can't tie shoes and I'm old. I was kidding.
But so Saweetie was talking about her meal. She was like, "Yo, I put 2 chicken nuggets on my burger, and then I put fries on the burger." And then what I was thinking at first, I was like, "Oh, I'll go to McDonald's and they'll already have that for me because it's like, oh, cool." But no, it's just a Big Mac meal, but it just comes with chicken nuggets, so it's stupid.
Yeah.
And the ice sauce
Yeah, I
is
get that.
just sweet and sour.
Oh, so this is sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's just sweet. It just has a different label on it. Because I was tasting it at one point, and I was like, "Oh, this doesn't taste any different." If you look at the label, it literally just says like in small print, like sweet and sour sauce, and I was like, I mean, I guess the flavor of ice wasn't all that enticing.
I'm gonna pull up Sweetie. It's really in a small image. That's what she looks like. Here, let me go to the news.
See, look, yeah, see,
News there you go.
she's
That's what she
putting-
looks like.
Yeah, she's putting random stuff on it. I guarantee you
Oh.
she doesn't actually eat McDonald's, though.
That's way too much makeup.
They probably gave her a meal, and they were like, "What would you do with this?" And she's like, "Well, I'm not going to eat it, so I'm going to play with it." So put the chicken nugget on it.
You know those like makeup girls that just like eat like a whole lobster and like mukbang and they just like dip
Oh.
it in ugh.
Oh.
Oh, frick, yeah.
Oh, ranch with lobster. What the frick?
Yeah.
What the frick? Gotta get that good fish sauce, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, there is Saweetie. She's literally the next guest on the podcast.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, sick, man.
Yeah, let's get guys. We'll have a poll. Get Sweetie on. Get 3 votes on it. But yeah, that's my McDonald's thing. But Jacob,
Yeah.
what else is going on in your life?
Well, right now, you and me are both working like 55-hour work weeks, so we're getting cocked right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting money, I guess, but still,
Right.
F.
Oh, I guess I should explain that a little bit more. So since I work at a metal factory right now. It's you know, I mean, it's work. Work is work. But
Right.
I've had some. What was that?
Producer, can we get the Chop Shop from Robots theme on, please?
Please throw that up, guys. We literally had the meeting where Rodney Copperbottom.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's the only name I know. Where Rodney
Isn't there
came
like
up
a bender?
and he was like,
Oh, no.
"Need if you need the need." No, what's
That's
the
Lorax.
what's the robots one? The horns
This is
begin,
the Chop Shop soundtrack. Is it playing on the screen too?
guys.
Yeah, I think so.
This is how my day starts every day. I
Here,
run
I'm your
into the
boss.
factory.
Hey!
Sir, I'm so sorry. I'm
Get
only 5 minutes early.
inside.
I'm going right away, sir. I'm going right away. I then begin to sing and chant.
Yo,
with
this
the
song
others.
slaps, actually.
Yo.
Hey, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot some woman boss.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Guy, there's a guy on the belt line. He's gonna go in the furnace. No. Oh, it's okay. He's running. He has a woman's dress on now.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oh no, he got away.
I'm gonna look up this, what's the one song? Don't Touch Me or something, that one song. Everybody, or when that one guy starts breaking down.
It's been so long since I've
CeeLo
seen
Green,
this.
or it's like the Bee Gees, like
Hit me, baby, one more
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, it was that.
The bow. Yeah. What's the? Hey, look up the robots.
This is your wife now. Nice.
What's the robots like catchphrase? It's something need. If you need something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Caw. That's why I caw.
Caw.
Yeah, you're thinking of Lorax, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Maybe it is.
Stop
Maybe
the
it is.
music. We're good.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna listen to the whole soundtrack. Let's go.
I know. There's like one song from Warframe, the PC game, and it's
Yeah.
a similar song where it's like, "We work real hard. Ting, ting, ting,
Ting,
ting, ting,
ching,
ting, ting,
chong,
Yeah.
bong, bong. But guys, it is just like that.
Yeah.
Except I'm on a machine all day.
It's like the chop shop.
Guys, when I watch robots, I go, yo, same.
Dude, what if we lived in a world where okay, say you still worked at GameStop. Also,
Yeah.
Fuck GameStop. Can you
Yeah,
say that?
fuck GameStop.
Yeah, F
yeah,
you.
yeah.
What if we lived in a world, you know how the chop shop where they're like street cleaner and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
they got
yeah.
sucked up in it? What if there's just like a van labeled GameStop sweeping up its employees and bringing them? That's just a boss, I guess.
Right,
It sweeps them up.
or it's like, what if we lived in a world where, similar to that idea, where you didn't get fired, no one told you anything, but there's a possibility that, like, if you're about to get fired, like, you walk into work, everything's normal, but like people are like kind of looking at you because they know,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden the sweeper from robots comes in, you're like, no, God, well, what do I need to change? And then it just like sweeps you up, and then like
Yeah.
then you're basically fired. And then you end up with a
Dude.
I'd be like,
Why
no,
slave labor camps play the chop shop theme? That's good.
dude, I would be such a cool slave if I could. If I could, I was like, no,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, but then the boss would sweep you up, and the boss would be like, nothing to see here, everybody, back to work.
The problem's been solved, everyone. Back to work. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
All that's left is like a pencil with your name on it, or something random. But guys, the work is pretty fun. I do have. I suddenly forget the order that we go into. Do we do our week? Our weeks are at the
News, we
very
do
end,
news.
right? News is first. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
we
wait
can
on the
switch
good.
around however you want. Yeah.
For sure. I'll wait on my epic work stories until later because I got some pretty funny ones. But guys, or did you have anything else before you
No, I
want to
didn't
get
have
into?
anything, no.
Guys, we have minty news today. We have lots of news.
Lots of news. I think they're like short and sweet, each of them. So.
Yep. And guys, remember, if you like the news, feel free to stick around for a little bit. But let's get right into it.
Let's play the news.
Let's get right into the news.
All right, producer 5, this is the weeks. I'm sorry, I thought A was news. B. Yeah.
Yo, video games canceled. Oh.
There we go, we did it.
What if there was like I'm gonna sound stupid. What was the thing where was it prohibition where alcohol was like
Yeah.
canceled or
Like
whatever?
1940 or whatever.
Yeah. What's the possibility? Like if we got enough people in office that like hated video games, they were just like cancel video games, and then they were just like banned. Like, would you go to like the video game strike? You know, standing outside of
Banned hentai.
what? Really?
It's illegal there. Yeah.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What's the harm in it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh well, a lot of people say, wow, yeah, it's like child like porn.
Oh,
That's their
the
argument, yeah.
lolly stuff or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they banned all of it though.
Let's
Yeah.
just scrub it.
So that's a question in
clean.
Australia. What do you do? That's like the video game argument. you're
Right?
saying,
Yeah. So like, would you genuinely? I feel like you'd be upset, but just be like, but you just kind of like go on about your day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. But in video games, I would strike. I was gonna play at least 2 games this year.
Yeah. If video games were banned, would we just play board D&D? I guess, right?
D&D and board games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't prove we did.
Guys, welcome to BVB, board versus board.
Dude, yeah, we do D&D and then they bust our like basement. Like,
Hands in the air.
they're like,
Who just rolled the D20?
we're like, we're playing Yahtzee, and they're like, we see, they're like, 5 D20s on site, 5 D20s on site.
We're gonna need 5 canines on the spot, like the dogs. Like,
Dude,
No.
and then okay, picture the police bust in,
yeah.
and then the DM just stands up. He's like, then they show up, and then we roll for initiative.
you're like, come on, DM, we can take him. Roll for initiative.
Arrest us. You gotta beat us.
It's like one of the guys gets shot, but he doesn't move at all. But then he rolls the die. He gets a 20. He's like, ah! Another guy gets shot. He rolls a 1. He's like, missed me.
Oh my god.
Sir, their damage is based on the die. We need to get our own die in here. Stat.
Anyway.
Guys, anyway, man reportedly arrested.
Yes.
Dude.
Please say the please say the Togrants.
Man reportedly arrested while playing League of Legends at Internet Cafe after his rank was announced to off-duty officer.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So basically, there's internet cafes where you can play Dota with the bros.
Yeah.
I don't think that much in America. But basically, this is kind of clickbait, but it's also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Basically, like some guy with such a high rank, they announced on speakers they're like, Killmaster 97 is in the room, guys. Check out him. He's over there.
Yeah.
So then some cop was off duty playing League, and he's like, I'm gonna check out the high rank player. And then it was like some guy who was like wanted.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
The way I read this was that like his rank was like so illegal that he had to get like arrested for
it's
it.
so low or something. It's horrible.
He's like, you're rank 7. Come with me. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually
that's a little fun one, guys.
That is very funny. Imagine we all have our biggest fans that come up to us, and then one of our fans arrests us. Come with me.
Oh my gosh,
guys! This is insane. You all know Jacob is such a massive fan of both Super Monkey Ball and Yakuza. As you can see right here, actually, I didn't even watch this preview. But guys, Kiryu from Yakuza is currently in...
What's he collecting there? That's some bananas.
It's the energy drinks in Yakuza.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the little things you can buy from the shops. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm pretty sure there's Yakuza levels too. But guys, Kiryu from Yakuza is now in Super Monkey Ball Mania, along with the guy from Jet Set Radio and Sonic and Tails. And believe it or not, the monkeys too.
Oh yeah, Super Monkey Ball Mania was like the new one coming out.
Yeah, that's the one that's coming out in October.
Is it just gonna become like a Sega circle jerk? Is Joker gonna be in it?
That's actually kind of what I'm waiting for, because every single one of Sega's like studios has put their own characters in the game so far. So it's been RGG Studio, obviously main Sega. As well as whatever one does the Jet Set Radio stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jacob, what are your first thoughts?
Well, Kiryu-chan, do the monkeys make noises?
Yeah, they go. Wah!
So what's he gonna go?
Oh, hey boy.
I don't know.
Dude, classic. But Jacob, you told me before you had already pre-ordered 2 copies. Is this going to be your 3rd copy?
No. Maybe I should play Super Monkey Ball.
I mean, like, the way that you have to play Super Monkey Ball is because I got the last one, the Banana Blitz HD.
Yeah.
Is they are very fun games, but they piss me off very quickly. Like,
I played a game called Marble It Up. That's like the same thing.
It's basically exactly that. Yeah. I'll definitely get this. I mean, it's like a $30 game, and it comes with like a bunch of remastered levels and a bunch of mini games and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? It'll be a fun one.
Yeah. Guys, next up, Hololive EN Next Generation. I'm just kidding. I don't care about that.
Yo.
By the way, there's more Hololive girls or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they announced them. It's
Yeah.
so dumb because like they're like now introducing Chaos. And it's like some anime serious trailer, and
Chaos.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, or
Oh, sorry.
good.
The Chaos chick looks like the zombie girl.
Wait, can we pull up a picture? I want to see what
Ollie?
I want to see what she looks like.
But it's just getting to the point where I'm like, don't people know that they're real life humans, not just an anime girl? They're not anime girls.
Right.
I swear, people are like,
Yeah,
it's funny because it's a phoenix talking to a reaper.
To
I'm
a
like,
rabbit.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
I feel like it's one of those things where when you first watch it, you're
Look
like,
up
yo,
console.
this is my favorite one, and then you kind of just have that one. It's not something that you get into like long time though.
Yeah, I purged all of them. I got all of them but Corona off. Anyway, so guys,
Nice.
for those that don't know, Hololive is the thing that started the VTuber craze, really.
Yep.
Basically, someone puts their face into a rig, and it's like their anime rig. Do you want Control Plus to freak out that image, please?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Yes, you
None of
can.
these look too...
Okay, so on the left is nature.
Dude.
And the next one's, I think, space. I think.
Okay.
And the middle one's Chaos, which I like her design best, probably.
Rat.
And then Time, which is a weird.
Time's the weakest design to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know the right one. That looks like an animal. I don't know. But the trailer opening for them was like, when humanity needed us most. I'm like, F off. I freaking hate all this.
Just show the face.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching my clips of Corona going, I love you, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm
Me slowly weeping.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Dude,
they're
nice.
doing a thing soon. Yeah.
Yep, guys, we are finally getting into. We should interview some of these Hollow Live people.
I don't think we're qualified for that. Probably
Not at all.
We need to talk to our agents and then
Oh yeah,
be
yeah.
like, oh, we love your streams.
Yeah.
I mean they're cool people, but they're humans. They're not.
Yeah.
They're anime girl aesthetic to it.
But
So-
wouldn't it be kind of cool? Sorry, just real quick.
Yeah.
If like Corone's agent was like, "Hey, Corone watches your live stream. She wants to be on an episode." Wouldn't that be kind of like?
Yeah, but
I mean,
her
it's-
English is like horrible.
So it'd be like time.
Yeah,
One more time.
yeah.
What were you gonna say, Justin?
Oh, I was busy producing. Did you mention that the HoloLive second wave got delayed?
Yep, you guys will.
Okay. Yep.
How does that
Alright,
get
sweet.
delayed? I
I
think it's
don't
just people. Yeah.
Yeah, people problems, I guess.
Yeah. Weird.
Anyway, guys, next news.
The next piece of news. Here we go. Pokemon Legends. Is it Arceus or Arceus?
I swear it's Arceus, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they announced a new gameplay trailer of Pokemon Arceus. Basically, here, want to play the audio for 2 seconds?
Yeah. Just 2.
All right, hear that, guys? Sounds like
Bling.
nothing. That's because it's like a Breath of the Wild thing.
Now, I cannot personally wait to hear the soundtrack. Now, that was just a little piece of it. But when I go up to the field of Clefairies, I can't wait to hear that bling, bing, bing. And then when I the gameplay is going to be literally Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
What, have you
I
seen
mean,
the
not like
trailer
with
at all?
the. Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
Like it just looks like that. Like you go into a town, and I guarantee you can only walk into like 3 of those buildings,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them are just like bump, bump.
Yeah. But for those that haven't seen the trailer, there's multiple. There's like of him riding some deer Pokemon, hang gliding on this one hang glider Pokemon.
Yeah,
Very Breath of the Wild like.
it's just you walking and throwing a ball. Like,
Well,
what is
yeah,
the actual gameplay?
There is a gameplay it shows in this.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah,
actually.
but it's like moves and stuff.
yeah,
So like
I do like the idea. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
well, it just says like it's like a Pokemon battle where you have this selection of 4 moves and then you attack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do actually like the idea of the whole like you're walking and you have the chance of throwing your ball and like surprising it and bam, you just get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you walk too close or if it notices you, then you have to fight it. I actually do quite like that. I think that's what a lot of the games should do.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like having it be the whole like random encounters or having to do the Let's Go Pikachu thing.
Yeah.
So I like that. But I don't know. It's just
Dude,
one of those
it's
things where
freaking balls, dude.
yeah, it just looks like it's just explore. Like right here, for example. What is there to do? Like, what are you doing here? Like, yeah, you're riding the Gyarados, you're riding the Stampede thing or whatever. But like, I don't know. Are there missions? Is it one big story or is it?
Sorry, I messed up. I closed all the tabs.
Yeah, I think I saw you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
Give me a sec.
But I don't know. Overall, I mean, and again, graphically, I know that's a dead horse at this point with the Pokemon games. But it still just looks like a
There you go.
launch title PS3 game.
Yep.
It's like it's nothing to like gawk over. And like the big argument with that is like oh, but it's on the Switch or whatever. But you also have to consider the fact that Pokemon is like the #1 money making franchise of like all time. So like they could have put a few extra bucks
Dude, yeah, no.
into making the grass not look like a
No, they
PS2
They
thing.
have so much money, but they just
Yeah.
gave up on the games because they know people will buy crap.
Yeah. And I mean like I
I'm really sorry, guys.
Dude, Justin's like freaking out.
Dude, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah, that's fine. By the way, did our stream stop when you close the tab or no?
It says 30 minutes.
I'm still watching it
Cool.
here. I can
Perfect.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Here. But yeah, like Pokemon is like one of the most biggest.
It's the biggest franchise of all time.
Yeah.
Like the one under it is like Mickey Mouse.
Really?
Yeah. The last time I checked it.
Oh, okay. Like so, mascot wise.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you good there? Guys, I'm fine.
You guys are British.
Anyway, so yeah, Pokemon, like literally, it's like one of the most highest open world like anticipated games. Like I've heard throughout all my childhood, all my friends going, "Wouldn't it be cool if there was a game where you could go to every region?"
Yeah, this is the game that everyone's been waiting for.
Yeah, it's a game where everybody, like, it's an open world, the first open world Pokemon.
Yeah,
and the trailer has like literally trees, the mountain with the cloud around it, like Legend of Zelda.
It's just walking.
Yeah,
it's just walking and swimming. How? Why am I supposed to be
excited for swimming? I think it's not.
Or no, yeah, the Pokemon. Yeah, you probably can't even get in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they showed like one town, but again there'll be like 3 shops, and it'll be a store, Pokemon Center, and a gym.
And it was a Japanese style, which I mean they are based in Japan, but it's so freaking uninspired with the Monster Hunter Rise recently.
Right, right, and that's the thing too. Monster Hunter Rise like looks pretty good. Yeah, right. You know, especially for a Switch game,
it's detailed environments.
Yeah. So like, why can't they do that with this? They spend. I don't know what they spend their time on. I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of Pokemon in this game. But, like, I don't know. And you see the field of Clefairies just standing there, just doing an idle animation. At the very least, in Breath of the Wild, it was cool when you go up to, like, an enemy camp and they're like, you know, smoking meat or they're just dancing or something like that. Because you're like, oh, they're doing their own thing. And then you snipe them. But the fun part of that is like you got to murder them. I mean, like it's, you're plotting to do something. But like when you see Pokemon, half the time, by default, you're going to be doing less in the game. Because once you have that Pokemon, there's no point of doing anything with that Pokemon anymore, aside from avoiding them or fighting them. Yeah. So for example, let's say that I go into the field and I walk for 20 minutes. I see a Clefairy. I sneak up on it. I throw a ball. I catch it. And now I have a Clefairy. Now what do? See, I walk for another 20 minutes and...
Yeah, the trailer itself was showing you can roll and crouch walk. But it was showing a thing where like a guy was sneaking up and crouching. Yeah. And then it was like in a field with no grass at all. And then it showed the same thing, but he was in a tall grass, making it look like there's any sort of stealth. Yeah. But I guarantee if you're crouch walking anywhere, it doesn't matter what objects are hiding you.
Yeah.
You could be like in plain sight. Crouching is what matters. It's like
I think it's the Pokemon's eyesight, because there was that one clip with the Growlithe, the new Growlithe or whatever, where the guy throws the ball and he misses, and then the Growlithe like turns around and he goes, "Brr," and his character model pivots, and then he sees him and goes, "Brr."
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a disappointment though. And you bought Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah. I played Sword.
Yeah. You beat it. You got to the island, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I beat it. I bought the DLC. I played the first one. And it was very short, and your reward in the end was so bad, I didn't play the second part of the DLC. Because the reward was the whole, Pokemon can follow you now, but it's only on this island. They can follow you. Yep. And I told you about that before, right? Where it's like, if you're going down a hill, your Pokemon will like sink into the ground.
We talked about that. There's like a certain Pokemon that's like a line.
Yeah. But then if you run, your Pokemon will like disappear and then reappear next to you. And it's just like, it's just such garbage. And like, honestly, hate to say it, but the whole reason most likely is because of like Pokemon Go, because Pokemon Go made however many billions of dollars because mobile game is easy to make money off of. So they're like, oh, we'll put all of our resources into the mobile games.
I think they're not even putting resources in any video games because they know people will put money into it.
Regardless.
Justin, you bought Sword and Shield, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, see, what the frick? Everybody's buying it, and it's a crap game.
I didn't beat it.
Yeah.
Did you buy Sword and Shield?
No, because I put my money where my mouth is. I'm not a bitch like you guys. I'm just kidding. No, it's just I know it's a baby game and I'm not gonna play it.
That's the thing though.
Anyway, sorry. But they're literally the people buy the game, so they don't need money to be put into it.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Yeah.
People will buy it regardless. They could release like the glitchiest, worst Pokemon game ever made, and it would still sell like hotcakes.
Yeah. Freaking stupid. Yeah, and then the cards, like the card like it's always sold out now.
Yeah. I mean, that was the big thing with Sword and Shield. Like, the biggest thing was when that released, it got such backlash because of the lack of the national decks, because of the crappy graphics, just because of so many issues with the game. Did they ever respond to that? Or was that just kind of like, meh?
I don't think they
made a lot of money, so all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
But will I play Diamond and Pearl? Probably.
I'll probably buy that one.
Yeah. Only because I played the original one, so I'll play that one for sure.
Yeah, and it's like not the new style that sucks, and it's a remake, so they can't mess it up that much.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
We got the Ocarina of Time tree.
Oh my gosh.
That's still in there. Never updated. That's Sword and Shield right there. That is. When did this game come out? 2019. That's Nintendo Pokemon 2019, ladies and gentlemen.
So bad.
I think the comparison that hurt the most was, and it's the comparison you see like all the time, especially with Pokemon, is it's like, Pokemon Sword and Shield trees and Skyrim. Yep.
Saw that one.
And then the Skyrim forests are like all filled and water running through, and it's like that is a 10-year-old game. Can we really not figure this out? Like, Switch games can look good. Like Mario Odyssey looks great. Typically, a lot of the mainline ones. Breath of the Wild is a little bit questionable with the textures, but like Link's Awakening looks fantastic.
Yeah.
See, I feel like the Switch games look the best when they have a specific style to them. When it's like, it's yarn or it's like toys, stuff like that, then it looks like fantastic. So why not do that with this? Why not give Pokemon if they're going with the Japanese thing, maybe do like a Japanese toy style, like a wooden style or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty balls because the environments in the game too is like you see a field with trees, a waterfall, and a mountain.
Looks like Gary's mod.
Yeah, it's like really just like no imagination. Well, what even is a Pokemon environment? I always think of like one giant metropolis.
Yeah.
One metropolis.
Yeah.
Ancient ruins everywhere.
Big forests.
Big forest, yep.
Yeah.
Canopies above your head and the sun shining through with God rays.
You know, that's the thing, because I Pokemon-wise, I mostly grew up with the movies, actually, and a little bit of the show. And in the movies, you got all these, like, these legendary temples and these beautiful forests. And did you ever watch that short before the first movie, that vacation one where Pikachu and all them go on vacation and all that?
I've seen it a lot. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that little...
Do the Slow King, I'm not wearing any pants.
Yo, dude! Just like all those places. And then in every single Pokemon game, it's always just, here's Sandland. Here's the area that has a forest in it.
What was the one Pokemon game where you swam on? I think it's Pokemon Black and White, where there's like underwater ruins.
I think that's Black and White.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't even mind X and Y. That's like the controversial one or whatever. But like the most impressive thing to me was when you walk into that big city and then the camera pans up.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, big city. And
see, that had like a weird coffee shop thing.
Oh,
like, man, there's 10 coffee shops in the city.
Yeah.
And it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's like lots of players go, my favorite one is personally Romano's. What about yours? And they're like, personally, I like lattes. I'm like, what the fuck? It's stupid.
I love Jigglypuff's cafe.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, man. It just needs... And then also, part of the fun is the NPCs, like, the dialogue.
Yeah.
It's blank. It's just Pokemon.
And the music.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
I forget. It's stupid.
Yeah, generic. Like literally just fill the world. What would you want from the like? What would get you to buy Arceaus? What is the one thing that they could do for you to be like, fine, I'll go out and buy the game?
Interesting environment. Shop in Pokemon. Dude,
Dude, the Jigglypuffs.
Oh my gosh. What's like who's working the line right now?
Machamps, dude.
Geodudes.
Yo. Dude, all the Geodudes and Machamps.
Dude.
The Garrett. No, this is a sushi chop shop. They're chopping up Gyarados.
Oh my god. Oh my
Not
God.
the horsey.
Yeah, you need like some. Alright, you need a evil team, right?
Yeah.
You need. At this point, they've gone so away from the formula. They need to go back to their basics.
Dude.
Yeah, like N. You know, like I love Pokemon, like some villain that's relatable.
Give me like a big bad boy villain. I want to feel like the world is about to crumble unless I do something.
So you want Giovanni?
Oh, 100%. So
Yeah.
like a
Evil,
big baddie.
He like beats up his Pokemon.
right. Like
Yeah.
I want to walk into a room and watch a cutscene of a man just punching a Growlithe and saying "stupid bitch," and then he goes, "And now it's your turn." Then I start the battle. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
And then he's like, wait, who's the one he's beating up again?
The Growlithe.
It's like Growlithe attack, and Growlithe refuses to attack.
Growlithe takes one step forward, but then a tear goes down its eye, and then it looks back and says, "No."
Dude, it's like you have to beat the Elite Four, the freaking champions waterboarding a Charmander.
just for the hell of it. Finally, I've always wanted to do this. Stop!
They say when the flame goes out in its tail, it dies.
I guess we'll test that
Dude,
out.
you know that anime episode when it has a leaf over its tail, it's raining?
Yeah. It's like time for the big reveal. Do you know that anime episode where the trader leaves his Charmander and the Charmander sits on a rock
With a leaf over it?
That was me.
That doesn't even make
son of a bitch.
That doesn't even make sense because the leaf would have lit on fire. It's just wet. I don't even know.
Yeah. But like, oh man, I don't know. I just remember playing like XD Gale of Darkness, and it just being really cool because you like go to the big lair and they're like, oh, we're gonna with these such and such legendary Pokemon, we're gonna take over the world. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like
a good villain goes a long way. Like I was listening to a thing about Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
The main appeal to that story is Kefka, the villain. He's like the Joker, but cooler. Like the whole point of that game is like people realizing, oh, life is meaningless, but we must fight.
Yeah.
But then Kefka is like, life is meaningless, let's just end it now. So then it's like, he's a villain, and it's like, holy frick. He's, you know, it's cool.
I like that. I like that.
Let's see. Pokemon, they had Plasma and Black. All right, Rocket, they were evil, wanted to take over the world, right?
Yeah.
What's the other ones? One wanted to take control of the sea.
I think that was Ruby and Sapphire.
And then Black wanted to capture other people's Pokemon for some reason.
Yep.
And then Team Skull wanted they're a gang.
Yeah.
And then Marcy, they wanted to bang Marcy.
I
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Like in Sword and Shield, I'm trying to remember what the motivation was, because the guy, you know, the stadiums where it's the oh. Well, the main guy in charge of his name's Rose. There's the reveal at the end. The reveal is only so you can get the third secret legendary Pokemon. Mm-hmm. It's only for the Eternatus or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the whole the reveal or whatever, was it that he wanted? I think it was that he wanted all Pokemon to Gigantamax. Because like there were random sightings where a Pokemon would like Gigantamax for no reason. I could be messing that up. I think that was it. And he wanted to do that so he could have like a really powerful Pokemon, which was the third legendary or whatever.
Oh, I'm just remembering Sun and Moon. I think there was like a theory.
Yeah. Well, there's the alien thing.
Yeah, there's like, can you look up the villain of Sun and Moon and then also look up the Pokemon? There's a Pokemon that looks like her. Yeah. And there was a theory they wanted to turn her into a Pokemon. Like they wanted, like she like becomes a Pokemon. There's a theory or something there.
Yeah.
Like look up, try find her, and then there's like some Pokemon that looks like her. I think it's like a bug one or something. I don't even know.
Right.
It's
Well, I mean, because like the main point is like the stories that stick with you the most are the ones that have just like this big like evil impact, or whatever. Like you remember Team Rocket. Well, mostly because of like Jesse and James and the anime and all that. The one blonde girl.
Yeah, and then
whatever.
Pokemon Black had N, and I just remember he had like a playroom, and he was like talk to Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah, that. I think the theory was that would like attach to her head. Did it even? I forget.
I don't remember. I remember not liking Sun and Moon, but it's been a very long time since I played it. I don't know. Maybe my mind would change nowadays, but I just remember it being very hand-holdy.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, that's Pokemon. The new one's coming out. Are you gonna buy it? I'm not.
The Diamond and Pearl or
Arceus?
I don't know.
Maybe
I mean, like,
crap on it. I don't even know.
Yeah, well, there's part of me that, like, by default, and again, it's ironic that I say it, that, like, default wants to buy just because it's the next Pokemon game, so it's like gotta review it or whatever.
Yeah.
Mostly for the channel.
Pokemon Snap review right now.
Boring.
Okay.
I got it. I played it. I 100% of the first world, and I did not touch it for 5 months. And I was like, I'm just gonna sell this.
Yeah. With the Pokemon team, villain teams, I forgot Team Yell was the name.
Oh, Team Yell.
That's really dumb.
There was no. Wait, can you please pull up the Team Yell concert from Sword and Shield? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna absolutely love this, and make sure to turn up the audio up very high. Trust me on this, very high.
Will the audio listeners be able to appreciate it too?
Oh, 100%. Absolutely, cool. Absolutely. So, wait. Is it up on the thing?
It's just the music. Do you want? Is there a concert actually?
Yeah, it's like an actual cutscene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Do Team Yell concert cutscene, and then pull it up on the screen or whatever.
Oh, I got you.
Cool. But this was the before you hit play. This was the exact moment, and it's only like the first like 15 seconds or whatever. This was the exact moment where I was like, "This is stupid.
Okay,
I hate this." All right, go ahead and play it, guys. Listen very closely. This is very epic.
What's happening?
This is the exact audio. This is not an edit.
I picture a singer, but he's not playing any. Nothing's coming out of his mouth when he opens it. He's tapping his shoes. You can hear that.
Jacob, how did you enjoy that epic concert?
That was awesome.
And just the fact that you hear his footsteps and everything, and you can hear the microphone when nothing comes out. Just do voice acting.
Dude.
No one's gonna hate it. Like, I mean, unless it's bad, obviously.
Yeah, the Pokemon anime has good voice acting.
Yeah,
right?
I don't understand why the games don't have it yet.
Dude, yeah.
It's so frustrating. But yeah, that was the one when I heard the.
Yeah, that's so that's hard. Oh my gosh, AAA studio, what the frick?
Yeah.
AAA studio, $1 billion company, meh,
Meh.
whatever.
All right, anyway.
Whatever.
Next news.
We
got a new character in Guilty Gear Strive, Jacko.
Oh,
She's a returning character. Her hair changed colors. Very cool. And she also has her crouching animation.
what's her crouching animation?
Good question. Justin. I don't think it shows it here.
I'm very curious now.
I would know. Just look up the Zerd crouching animation. Anyway, she still has her little minion dudes.
Nice.
Originally, she played like a tower defense character.
Oh.
And Zerd, and she was hated by everybody in the community.
Oh.
Basically, her whole goal is sets down a house while it levels up, and she protects the houses.
That's actually what I was gonna guess. Like if she had like a literal
and then she
thing,
throws like a level 3 house at you, and then you can't kill it in time, and then there's minions coming out and attacking you.
Weird.
People hate it. Now it looks like she has like more of a. Yep, there's her crouching animation.
What the freak?
See, she has a mind of a young child, but she's in a grown body. So therefore, her animations are very childlike. So that is why when she crouches, she can't bend her knees. Audio listeners,
She's very child.
all right, audio listeners, picture if your butt was to the roof and her
Picture doggy style.
Yeah. Yeah, she has that still. So
Yep. That is that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Nice. So I see easy to use 2 stars. Does that mean
she looks pretty
easy?
And she's like said to be technical. So that's kind of interesting that she's going to be a harder to use character.
Oh, is she not out yet?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
Gold Lewis was a first. Yeah.
Nice. Are they doing like 1 character a month for a while or what?
I think so. And the patch is coming out in a week, I guess.
Nice. That's cool. I got to jump back into it.
Yeah. Have you ever had it where you read patch notes for fun, by the way?
I did it a few times for like Smash.
Yeah.
And I pretended to know what I was looking at. Where I was like,
For me and Justin, usually like Rainbow Six, Dota, fighting games. We read patch notes. We're like, oh my gosh, Apex.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
It's like a Christmas present. Waking up to those.
Yeah. Oh, nice. All right.
Anyway,
maybe we'll get into it, guys. The next piece of news we have. 93% of Hades box sales are on PlayStation, raising an Xbox Game Pass question.
I did not read this article, but the question is, Hades is on Game Pass, right?
Yep.
So the question is Xbox or Microsoft getting hurt for this, for offering it for free?
I think I think that's sort of the problem with the article is the thing where each company makes money is I forget the exact specifics of it. But Microsoft by default pays, what's the studio that makes Hades?
Supergiant.
They pay Supergiant to put it on Game Pass. So they're already making money from it. So when it says that there are more sales on PlayStation, by default that's got to be higher just because not as many people are going to buy it on Xbox because it's on Game Pass.
That's true.
But they're still getting money from it.
So then, the question is, does it hurt Microsoft? Wait, no, who would it hurt? I don't even know. Nobody?
Right, because it's our...
Supergiant's getting paid. Microsoft is getting people buy Game Pass.
Because the thing that you have to consider here is that Microsoft isn't looking to make money off of the game. They're looking to make money off of the subscription. So, for example, let's say that you to this day, for some reason, you were not convinced of Game Pass.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Hades comes out on it, and you want to try it out. Well, now you download a Game Pass. So sure, the sales for Hades haven't risen on Xbox, but Game Pass has. So
the main worry about Game Pass is it stops because they're like not enough people bought it. Then that'll be a sad day.
Yeah, it used to be like that on the. There's like a whole documentary series on it that I watched just because I was bored. But it was really bad when it first started. Because they couldn't get any good games on it, and it just didn't work well at all. But it's gotten to the point where it makes so much money because of all the stuff they put into it. So EA Play, the Ubisoft thing, I think the live service and the Game Pass service, because there's so many things into it. There are so many companies giving money back and forth to have their games on Game Pass. Exclusive offers, all that stuff, to where by default, whenever games are added in or taken off, there's always profit on it. So I can definitely see why it would make more on PlayStation, but I wouldn't say that is an Xbox Game Pass issue. I think it just means that they probably need to look into a few more numbers.
Yeah. For sure.
But next up, we have
Among Us developer. Oh, anyway, Fortnite has a new imposters mode.
Oh, dude!
Among Us in Fortnite.
You're looking real sussy.
Whoa.
Sussy baka. Dude.
Yeah, Fortnite's stealing another thing. I mean, that's what they do, so.
Yeah, did you see the actual response that the Among Us devs gave?
No, I actually didn't. I know they did do something, though.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because they are
indie developers, technically. So.
Yeah, well, they did a post, and, two of the developers posted. One was like, we would have liked to collaborate. That would have been pretty cool, but I guess it's fine. It's whatever. So he was just really sad about it.
Yeah.
And then there was a girl dev who uploaded, and they were like, some along the lines of it would have been nice if they at least just changed up the wording. And then she did its hashtag sad indie days, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Fortnite's behalf. What the
dude? Yeah, they've been copying stuff for forever. That's how they became popular. So
right.
They copied PUBG or whatever.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone but literally 7-year-olds that would be excited. Yeah, seeing that imposter mode,
dude. Imagine the life of you're a 26-year-old streamer that streams Fortnite.
Yeah, imagine creating a financially set life for you as a streamer because of Fortnite, and then getting to the point where you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you respond to a few people on Twitter, and then you see Among Us mode in Fortnite. He looks down, puts the phone in his pocket, and goes, "What is up, guys? The new Fortnite mode has Among Us." I don't know. I feel like that was just really that just bummed me out.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that'd be so horrible, man.
Well, you can't stop because it's like that's your life now.
Yeah.
You have to stream.
Yeah, your audience is children.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
It's just a bunch of 7-year-olds. That's how you're paying for rent, buddy.
Yeah,
Gotta
man.
play the new Among Us mode or the new imposter mode.
The coolest thing Fortnite has done was that black hole thing where they shut down Fortnite and then the whole fan base is like, you only get this one day off of school, of elementary school.
I took this day
There's
off
like,
of
there's like
elementary.
kids smashing TVs and stuff. That's
Bruh.
awesome. I love that.
Have you seen that amazing video where the kid's like bullying his mom into buying him a new TV because she wrecked it because of Fortnite or whatever? The kid's like, "You gonna buy me a new TV? You gonna buy me a new TV? You gonna buy me a new TV?" She's like, "No, stop."
Oh my gosh.
And then the kid like starts hitting the TV with the other TV with like a baseball bat. "You gonna buy me a new TV? You gonna buy me a new TV?" It's horrifying.
Oh my gosh.
That is why I don't want kids.
Yeah. Jesus, yeah.
Daddy, have you seen the new imposter mode? But guys, that is about it for Among Us Fortnite mode. What are your thoughts? But next news, we have something that Jacob was very excited for. Jacob has literally
Skyrim 10-year anniversary edition announced. There is Justin fishing. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow, that's pretty fishing is added to Skyrim.
Fishing!
Whoa. Free next gen upgrade coming soon. It says. Guys, this is insane.
This is so epic. Now, Jacob, you were just telling me you just beat. Actually, go ahead and talk about it for a bit. Let me look up something.
Yeah, so Skyrim is coming out, and I think Skyrim just passed Resident Evil 4 on the amount of releases it's done, I believe. So Skyrim, very cool, guys. If you like the game, yeah, play it. It's my face.
Dude, nice.
It's
now,
stupid.
Jacob, you were telling me before that you've put literally thousands of hours into every iteration of this game. You've played Skyrim on the 360, on the PS3, on the PC, the special edition on the PS4, and on the Xbox One.
Yep.
Skyrim on the Switch, you just got done playing that one, the VR version.
I did a magic build on that one.
Yep. The Amazon Echo version. You did the 360 Ultra version. You did the expansion. You did the special edition Xbox One, and now you're gonna do the anniversary edition.
Wasn't it on the fridge too, or something?
Oh, it was also on a fridge. That's right.
Yeah.
And you also played that one that was on the Switch, where it was like a mobile game, right? You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like you walk forward.
Maybe I should play Skyrim. I guess.
Dude, you have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man.
Guys, are you excited for another edition of Skyrim? Let us know, absolutely. But for now, Jacob,
stop. All right, anyway, next news. Neon Genesis Evangelion comes to Blu-ray for the first time in 11-disc Ultimate Edition for $275, and it will include the original and new English dub. This is kind of cool. You know the rebuilds came out recently, or the final 3.0 plus 1.0.
Yep.
4. That's 4.
Yep.
That came out. I heard a lot of reviews. I'm going to watch those eventually because I like the original series. Anyway, they have a huge box disc coming out. I might get it. But the controversy is that Fly Me to the Moon, this end credit song, is not in it.
What the frick?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Not cool.
Not cool, guys.
Not cool at all.
That's going to be a no-buy for me.
A lot of people make it sound like Fly Me to the Moon is more important than the
anime itself.
Anime.
Guys, wait a minute. Guys, we just got news. That they literally just announced on exclusive. We just got an exclusive update that they will be releasing a Neon Genesis version with only the credits "Fly Me to the Moon" song. There will be no actual episodes. It'll just be the song on loop for $275. Guys,
here, let's do our own rendition. You know the song, right, Grant?
Yeah. Fly me to the moon to reach the stars tonight. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon.
The reason people think it's important is because it has like some. For one, there's like one where Shinji is like something. He's like this shocked, and then like 20 seconds in the credits, you hear him scream. I think this might be off. I know Eva fans will be mad at me. And then there's also one where the two voice actors were having fun and sung it themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway.
Okay.
And that's why it's important to the series. Yeah. And also, after watching my depression 20 minutes, I needed something to wind me down.
Yeah. I need to listen to some, who sings it? Frank Sinatra. I can't just look up the song.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that. That's the news. Next news. Adventure Time's Fiona and Cake getting a spin-off series.
Yo, HBO Max gets another win on the table.
So yeah, they were doing like, the Adventure Time specials, like 45-minute specials, and I think they need to do a Peppermint Butler one still.
Yo!
I can't do his voice. It's a hard voice.
I'd have to hear his voice.
He did show up in the last special, and he asked for Finn's bones when Finn showed up when he was dead.
Oh.
He said, Finn, can I have your bones? And then, so we'll see what that is about.
Yeah.
But HBO is continuing the series, so that's cool.
Yo,
now,
nice.
Fiona and Cake are Ice King's fan fiction. So I wonder if
it's gonna make him canon.
The ending is gonna be Ice King like closing a book to Gunther or something. I don't know.
I think that it's gonna start off with them somehow becoming alive. Some sort of Ice King wizard magic. Or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin, can you look up Adventure Time Ice King Friends song?
Oh, dude, that song is...
Why would you want to look up fan art?
No, I was kidding.
The video should be tinted like red.
Yeah. Was that the song at the end of the finale? That's such a sad song.
Ice King jumping on bed. No. Wait.
Fan art.
Oh, this final song is pretty sad, yeah.
Yeah. Such a sad song, as they would say. Fly me to
Do that
the
one.
moon.
This one is a famous clip, guys. How long is it? It's like 30 seconds, right?
Let's do this.
Jesus, 5 minutes. I don't know if this is it. Okay. Sorry, guys. You're good. I need to find the exact moment. Right here. This is my favorite scene of the whole series, guys. Get ready.
Here we go.
Finn is trapped in an ice thing, okay?
Yeah.
Oh me, oh moy, oh fa la loy. Everyone sing my song of joy. The child of man who touched the lamb is soon to be my new best friend. Oh, to me, can't you see? For I will never set him free. I had no bro in all of Oo, but now I've got one, Finley too. Come on, what? Ha ha, Finn. You fell right into for my brilliant plan.
Anyway. That's my
I love that.
Yeah, anyway. It's like Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I read the Rumpelstiltskin short story, by the way.
Oh, really? How was it?
It was okay.
No. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you know that one?
I don't, actually.
It's like the wife is poor, and he's spinning her golden straw.
What the frig?
And he's like, I forgot it.
I thought Rumpelstiltskin was from Shrek 4.
It's like that. In Shrek 4, do they need to know his name as well?
Yeah. Wait. Yes?
What's my name? Yeah.
What's my name? Yeah. Dude, you know a weird thing about Adventure Time?
Yeah.
So I actually bought the whole series collection.
Dang, have you seen the whole series?
I have not.
I watched the whole series during COVID. It's good.
Yeah, I recently started going through regular show because I watched J.G. Quintel, the guy who did that one.
Oh,
he did that new adult series Close Enough, and I adore that one.
Close Enough. Okay, I watched the whole first season.
Yeah.
And the finale, they literally went Weird Al Yankovic. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Wait, what was the finale again?
They were like, it's like about animals and they're something. But the thing is that they went Weird Al Yankovic, and then that one voice actor who plays the roommate and is also on Invincible, and also that new She-Ra Netflix thing.
He's in that too.
I hate that voice actor. He has the same voice for everything.
In everything. I think we should go to the bar.
He's like
bar or something. Yeah.
He's so annoying. I hate that guy. I can't watch anything with him in it.
Vasectomy party.
Vasectomy party. Well, that guy's cool.
All three of us at the same time.
Vasectomy party.
Wait, all right, one more time.
Vasectomy party.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, but anyway, there's like his roommate who has a beard, you know.
Yeah.
The Asian chick. That voice actor wants me to freaking poke my eardrums out. I hate that guy.
Oh, that's funny.
And Invincible is annoying too.
Yeah. I forget what
he's in She-Ra.
Yeah. I think if I remember correct, so you haven't seen season 2 then?
No.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. When I watched season 1, it was the same thing with like when I watched Rick and Morty, where it's like there were 3 episodes where I was like, those are very good episodes, but then the rest were just like meh. I think season 2 has a lot more good episodes, so I do think it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started going through regular show, but going back to Adventure Time, I have seen a good portion of the episodes, but I've never seen like a full arc or whatever, I guess you would call them. But I have literally played like 4 different Adventure Time games. Like I played.
They do a lot of games, yeah. Platformers and stuff.
Yeah, I've played more games than I have like watched the show. There's the mystery one on PS4 that I watched that I played. There was that Hey, Why'd You Steal Our Trash? There's the Wind Waker one that I played. And then there was that Explore the Dungeon Because I Don't Care or something like that. Played all 4 of those. The Wind Waker one I thought was okay. To be fair, I thought it was bad. I did play it on PS Now when I first got that.
Gosh.
So I think that's the primary problem.
Yeah.
Because the frame rate was like 2. But the mystery one was actually the first game I ever played on my PS4. When I first got that, along with Uncharted 4. And that one I loved. So good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this recent special with Finn and Jake in Hell, that was awesome. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't watched those special episodes, though.
I mean, if you watch the whole series, you probably have more connection. But like, literally, they're in the afterlife, and then it's like they're like, let's get reincarnated together, bro. Then it's like,
nice.
Yeah.
Does it take the iCarly route? Do they swear?
No.
Huh. Someone told me it was a lot more edgy.
It's about what? I mean, if people think life and death is edgy, I don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah. But yeah, very
edgy?
cool.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, weird. I'll have to rewatch the series then. But guys, Fiona and Cake, did that have a release date on it for the Fiona and Cake thing?
No.
Okay, well, coming soon, guys. HBO Max. Get HBO Max because it is better than all the other ones that I'm aware of. But going on to the next piece of news.
Yes.
We have something that I am quite excited for several
Bomb
reasons.
Rush Cyberfunk. Want to play the music for 2 seconds so we don't get copyright struck, but we hear it all? All right, that was it. Remember when we were talking about the game, what's that? Freaking batting?
Lethal League Blaze. Yep.
Hideki Nagima is the next one called Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It looks like a parkour game.
Yep.
/ skateboarding.
It's basically Jet Set Radio, the same composer for it, but with some new style. Because if Sega won't make it, then that company will. So I am very much excited for this. Comes out in 2022, so it's a little bit farther away. But the composer alone makes me very excited for it. So,
and it has style to it, so pretty cool.
And for those of you guys that don't know, if you do have a Twitter, please follow Hideki Naganuma. Because he's a very funny, very funny guy.
Very funny.
I think right now he's the CEO of Fresh Funky Beats, but he used to be the CEO of Boobs. The funniest thing I saw recently was someone tweeted to him and like added him or whatever a picture of like an anime girl with like her boobs out, and it was like, "Ooh, woo, would you date me, Hideki?" And he was like, "No."
Oh yeah,
I love it. But guys, on to the next piece of news.
We have insane news, guys.
We have insider information.
Idris Elba
is
Knuckles.
Knock knock.
Yo.
It's Knuckles. Justin, please play "Unknown from Me."
What the frick?
That's the
Guys,
Knuckles raps.
Idris
Oh no, do
Elba.
Pumpkin Hill. Yeah.
Idris Elba, also I know him as Stringer Bell in The Wire.
Yep.
He's voicing Knuckles.
I know him as what was it? Bloodshot, Deadshot.
I don't know.
Bloodshot. The main guy from. wait. This is first.
This is what you want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a Pumpkin Hill stage.
Yep. Idris Elba, baby. So if you guys saw the Suicide Squad, the main guy, Deadshot, Bloodshot, whatever, is the guy who is playing as Knuckles in the
Idris
movie.
Elba? I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah, that's Idris Elba. So if you liked him in the movie, there you go. The voice of Knuckles is still undecided. I think it'd be pretty stupid if they didn't go with the original voice from the first movie, because Colleen, I can't pronounce her last name, who was the voice of Tails in the games, was the voice of Tails for the small little mini clip in the first movie at the very end.
Sorry, by the way, Justin, here, go pull up the Google images again. Sorry.
No, yeah, go for it. But yeah, so the whole thing is that she's not guaranteed the role of Tails in the second movie, but I think it'd be pretty stupid if they didn't give it to her. But there we go, guys.
There's a man.
What are the differences between these two pictures? I literally cannot see a difference.
Yeah, I knew. Always
you can't
knew,
see his knuckles. What the heck,
dude? Yeah,
yeah. Well,
I
how can we
always
know?
knew Knuckles was the black friend.
Yep, that was like literally the #1 comment on like every post that I
really?
saw for this.
Dang,
It was
I
just
guess
like
I'm
Knuckles
not-
is black.
Yeah.
There's actually fun fact.
There's dreads, kind of.
Yeah, right. You know, in the early 2000s, how everything had to be like, all series had to have their edgy phases or whatever, like TMNT and
Yeah.
this is random. Do you remember that Looney Tunes, like really like dark superhero Looney Tunes like animated show? That sound familiar at all?
A little bit. I don't know.
I never watched. I just remember seeing a preview and someone mentioned on Twitter like a week ago, and I was
like
what?
Bugs Bunny wearing a mask or something?
Yeah. They were all like wearing masks. They're all like buff and tall and stuff.
Dang. Dude, think of all the spin-offs. They had the Garfield as a buff superhero, then SpongeBob as a buff superhero.
Yeah. So they were all like buff superheroes or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I forget where I was going with that. I suddenly blanked out.
The Looney Tunes, Black Friends.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of black friends. All right, that's
I
it.
have a lot. But there was a when Archie Comics still did all the Sonic comics. There was a series that they did where they were I think it was called They Were Humanified or something like that, and Knuckles was the only guy they made black. Everyone else was like it was just like a little. They were all little white kids, but then like Knuckles was the only like tall black man. It was really weird.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, but guys, next up, Samurai Shodown
And
on Google
Guilty
Stadia.
Gear. We got Baiken. Grant, do you know who Baiken is?
I don't. Oh, it's in both games.
Real
What the
quick,
frick?
Justin, stop. Look up Baiken Insta-kill. Please. We
Wait.
need to show Grant the religion of Baiken. Grant, for those who don't know, Baiken is a big titty fox girl from Guilty Gear, and she's a fan favorite. Here is her instant kill animation. Let's watch.
Okay.
Sorry, audio listeners.
All right, here we go. Sword comes out.
That's like the coolest one.
Okay. Oh, dang. Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Yep, so that's Baiken. She's a fan favorite, and people are like, we need to restrive.
Yo, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
so why does it say Samurai Shodown?
Yeah, that is the news. So yeah, Samurai Shodown. Do you know they put what's that one Ubisoft game with samurai in it?
Ubisoft with the samurai.
Frick. I knew it.
What the frick?
Oh, frick.
For Honor? Is that
For Honor.
Oh,
they put
yeah.
a For Honor guy in Samurai Shodown.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
What the
it's
frick?
weird.
Oh, so this is a Guilty Gear character being in Samurai Shodown.
Yes,
Oh.
you know Samurai Shodown. It's kind of like weird.
Yeah, the game where I
Yeah.
beat you a whole bunch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Baiken is in, guys.
Okay. But does she have the insta-kill
No.
animation? What the frick?
There she is in 3D model. She does not look as good as she does in her base game. But still, we got her in the fan favorite. Yeah, anyway.
Okay, I would say they did the character model justice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have that same art style, but obviously they have to
Yeah,
make it look
3D
like
up.
their art style. So
Yep, anyway.
cool.
Tis the news.
Tis the news. All right, what else do we have? Yeah, we have a lot of news today. Jacob was
Yep, they're
very
all
excited
short,
for this
though.
next one.
You always
I don't know why that's always so funny to me.
Alien. You know the one with like Ridley in it? TV series 2023 premiere possible for FX on Hulu show.
I love it when series are announced this early, because do you know how early this realistically is for them to announce? This is, they just got up from the table, and then the CEO of whatever network this is going to be on,
Leaked it to a
FX,
journalist for $1,000.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, I guess I'll text this to my guy real quick. Okay, just PayPal me. All right, yeah, we'll probably start on it like a year from now. Alien TV show, like this ain't gonna come out.
Yeah, anyway.
I mean maybe it will, but guys, Alien TV show. Have you ever seen the Alien movies at all?
I've seen the first one, and I want to see the second one.
Oh,
I've also seen like some random one.
Wait, there's another movie coming out?
No, I've seen the first and second. Well,
I thought you said you wanted to see the second one.
I want to see the second one. Yeah.
I was thinking like it wasn't. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
More
Here we go.
news.
Yo.
Here's the deal. We got Apex Legends hackers. More news on that. Now, the crazy thing is here's what happened. So, you know how like Titanfall 1 and 2 were getting hacked a lot?
Yep. Save Titanfall.
So, a person that was fighting the hacks, he was like, use this code I made to fight the hacks, guys. We'll win eventually. That guy was hacking the base games.
Bruh. Real.
Oh my gosh.
Way to expose yourself.
So,
that'd be like if you robbed a bank.
Yeah.
And then and then everyone's like, oh no. Or no, if you robbed a village and then you were like, oh, everyone's like, oh no, we got robbed. Then the guy came back with the money. He was like, guys, I heard you were robbed.
Yeah.
Here, take some of my money.
He's like Red Dead 2 wearing a different hat.
Yeah. Like, what a dumbass. Look, here, guys.
I mean, it's a group of people that did it. But he was like, I found a fix. Then he like stopped DDoSing it. So people were like, oh, it's working.
How would you fall for that?
And then one of the mods on the Reddit also was hacking it too.
Bruh, that's so stupid. So what happened?
Yeah, I think it's fixed almost or something. No, I think it's still in hack mode. You can't play it.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, that's it.
Could you get arrested for something like this, or like just banned?
DDoSing a company, they could definitely sue you, probably, right?
Oh yeah, for like defamation or
Remember,
whatever.
like crazy, like some guy cheats in Fortnite, then they're like, Epic Games is like, you need to pay $1 million or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's to make examples of people, but it's not. It's a freaking jerk move.
Right.
All right. Next up, news. We got the news. Quantum Dream. Do you know who those are? Those are the people that made Heavy Rain. Detroit Become Human. If you whistleblow, they will then send you death threats. So.
Oh yeah, isn't this the guy who said like, "Oh, my women look like whores"?
Yeah. That's David Cage, I think, or Chase.
David Cage.
Yeah. So yeah, the Quantum Dreams is sending threats to whistleblowers. That's basically
nice.
They are sending death threats, and they're like, if you do that, we will.
Guys, Heavy Rain 2 coming out soon.
Detroit Become Human 2. Dude,
can we do a bit where
reviews for the third season?
What was the dude Titan? What was the creator's name again?
David Cage.
We got to have Randy meet up with David Cage or something like that.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of a song. What's the song that goes dan 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 dan?
Wait, is that a Zelda one?
Oh no. I'm trying to think.
Guys, if you don't know who Randy is...
Look up Phoenix Wright. This is stupid. This song. Not that one.
Wrong one.
Look up Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies Perfume Guy OST. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Actually sounds quite familiar.
Dual Destinies kind of sucks.
But. I know it super well. Oh, you didn't like Dual Destinies?
Yeah, it was kind of sussy now, thinking back on it. All right, so you'll be Randy, I'll be David Cage.
Yeah.
All right, turn it down a bit.
Guys, this is...
So it's... make it so it's the audio's better.
For those of you that don't know, Randy is in charge of Gearbox, the company that makes Borderlands, also known as
Randy.
the man who sent pornography to all of his employers.
Hey, Randy.
Sorry, was it David? Was that what it was?
Yeah, that's my name.
So, David.
Yeah.
How's this new game going for you?
Yeah, so we're making all women slaves in our new game. Don't you love
Glad
that?
you're finally getting something from my video games. See, all my women look like whores.
Yeah.
You see, David, whores.
Sorry.
Or what? You gotta do the Justice League joke.
Oh, what? Sure, though. I got it.
Yeah. See, you see, David. When I make a woman, if she's not a whore, is she even a woman?
I agree.
She's a bitch.
When I see gay people, I shoot them in my mind bullets.
Now, when I see a gay think of rights, I think of wrongs.
I agree.
Our Lord and Savior.
Detroit Become Human. I just love Connor and Hank so much.
Now, what was that woman's name in Detroit Become Human?
Kara.
What a whore!
Yeah. And she was training her little prostitute child.
Yeah, that little bitch.
Don't you love to see them
Now.
squirting magic
Yeah.
tricks?
Now, I hope you don't mind if I send this porn that I made to
yeah.
my colleagues.
You know, I like porn, but let's just watch each other become erect. Want to do that with me, old friend?
No! I won't!
Oh my gosh.
I've been hard this whole time. It was only a matter of time before I watched you slowly erect. Let us both finish on pictures of Kara.
Oh.
See you next week.
See ya. See ya.
Guys, Randy and David, the classic.
Oh
duo.
my god.
What if we actually get like sued by both of them at one point?
They're gonna not exist. Well, Quantum Dreams is in a lawsuit. They're not gonna exist in a bit. Probably.
Well, thank goodness.
Or when you added GameStop, by the way, then they respawn.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so stupid.
Dude, I freaking, guys, for those of you that don't know, which is probably all of you, I'm the social media guy. we have a little mini clip short from a podcast where we do a joke about GameStop selling anal beads. And in the first like couple seconds of it, I make a joke about them selling anal beads, and then you go, "Really?" And then I go, "No."
Yeah.
It's like so it's obvious right from the get go that it's a joke. But I added GameStop when I tweeted it because the way that I saw it, because I'm not like totally familiar with just like how exactly Twitter works. So I thought it would just like go on a board.
No, this podcast, if we are like trying to employ ourselves to NASA, they would look at this podcast and not hire us. That's how it goes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd just go on a board and just be like, oh, this is just a group of GameStop things. I didn't think that they would actually get a notification that says like, oh, so-and-so tweeted at you.
Yeah.
So all I said was like, this you? And all of a sudden the video got like a bunch of views.
Yeah.
And then there was this one, I don't think I showed you this. There was this one dude that commented on the thing where GameStop replied. So GameStop replied and they were like, oh, this is not us. We will look into this further.
Oh,
and
yeah.
At that point I was like, oh, this is really bad, but I'll leave it for now. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Also, by the way, I previously had already made a YouTube short of this exact bit.
Yep.
And they didn't see that one at all.
Yeah.
It's just, Grant didn't know I made one, so he did one himself. So it's more like, yeah.
Yep. So I did that, and then there was this one dude that commented, and he just said, "Be right back," and then he just had a GIF of a gorilla walking, and I was like, "All right, well that's weird." And then all of a sudden, I got like 3 notifications. This dude was like blasting me. He was like,
a GameStop guy.
Yeah. Well, the guy that responded with "Be right back." He was like looking into it.
So wait, who responded? Be right back. A random Twitter.
Just a
account?
random
The gorilla
guy.
walking guy.
The gorilla walking
Okay.
guy. Yeah. So he responded, and he was like, he screenshotted a picture of the Keemstar thing, where it was like, Keemstar blast us, and he did this whole thing where he was like, you guys are clearly just baiting for views.
Yeah.
How could you do such a despicable thing?
That's
and I
what
was
we're
like,
doing,
what
yeah.
the frick, dude?
That's what we're doing.
I was like, that's literally what it is. Why do you think why do you think we would put this out
Dude,
there?
that's awesome.
So
you got
he-
angry for Keemstar? What the
Yeah,
frick?
he got all angry. He was like a Keemstar cuck.
Wait,
And I
but
was
then
like,
what about the
bruh.
other ones where we did just funny bits like a calculator?
He must not have watched those ones.
He just only. Okay.
I'm assuming what he did was he clicked on the video, then clicked on the channel, and then just looked at the titles of the videos.
Yeah, we didn't look at shorts at all.
Yeah, and then he was
or the
like
pyramid scheme.
He was like Keemstar. Yeah, he probably didn't look at that one.
Yeah.
Clicked on the Keemstar one, and then it was just like, oh, screenshot. I caught you. Then I was like, what the freak?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a bunch of views.
Does he have like one follower on Twitter or something like that?
yeah. So it's just this random dude. So if you're that guy, fuck you.
Yeah, F off.
Yeah. It's like, who does that with their free time? That's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just having fun here, guys. If you take it too seriously, then not for you.
Then yeah, like what the frick?
Yeah. Anyway.
But guys, next up, this I'm quite surprised by. Jacob, get me into it.
So I don't know what the frick there's an ad for DC Titans, but anyway, they are the new Berserk, the next chapter is gonna have like Miria like remembering like comments, I guess, a giant poster, and it's the final chapter of Berserk. So yeah. Here, can I scroll up again a bit? See, yep, poster with the best scenes of the manga, a booklet titled Messages to Kentaro Miria.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's the final Berserk chapter, probably coming out. Hopefully the poster, well, I'm not going to say hopefully. We're fine with no ending. I think everybody can be fine with that.
Do you think is this something that he made, or is this like his fans making it? Is this like his company?
It's got to be his editors. Manga creators that like, all right, you would get published in a magazine, right?
Yeah.
The magazine will be like, we'll send you 4 editors to help you. Or if you're popular like One Piece, he probably has like 10 editors.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right. So then the editors who worked with him every day would probably make the poster.
Oh, okay. Do you think that... So you don't think it's going to end it, though?
It's probably just going to be the next chapter Miria drew, and because there's a line between this is what he made, and then there's like, now this is spin-off work.
Right.
Hopefully, there's like some final chapter drawn, or like a panel of him fighting Griffith. That'd be kind of cool. If not, that's fine too, because Berserk ended at a good spot too.
Yeah, I guess how would you feel if they ended it off and then the people who are like behind like finishing it?
His daughter or something.
Yeah, but they like full on finished it. Like in one chapter they like wrapped up everything. It'd be like a big thing, but
it'd be like Bleach ending.
Yeah. Did that just end up
ended in
abruptly?
like 4 chapters.
What the freak?
Justin read it actually. Justin, can we get your input on Bleach?
Yo, that was really bad.
Okay.
Nice. Just because the plot was just smushed together,
like,
and didn't make any sense.
Here's the final boss. I'm the final boss. I'm invincible. And then here, and they're like, Ichigo, this one instance you can kill him. And he's like, haha, I am. And it's like that.
Well, it doesn't even explain that. Ichigo just swings his sword, and then it's like, okay, he's invincible. It won't happen. Then Ichigo just like he pushes harder or something. Like, there's no power explanation. He just kills him.
Oh, is it that invincible shield thing where it goes against their skin? They're like,
no.
No?
It's just it's
we
a
passed
little
that
odd.
point, dude.
It's like, okay, his attack won't kill him, but then it does, and you're like, oh. And then it ends. The next page is like a time skip. And you're like, okay, I guess they beat him.
By the way, did you read the one shot?
No, I didn't. I forgot they're all grown up, and I was like,
okay, yeah.
I might read it though.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Oh, I'd hate that if you spent so long like reading a manga and it just ends like,
One Piece.
You did it.
You know how it's like a ton of chapters. That's gonna end good. I know it for sure.
Oh yeah.
So because as long as you have the ending, you know what you want, and then yeah. Anyway.
Nice.
That's that. Next news. We're close, guys.
Next up, here we go, baby. Here we go. Guys, Magic the Gathering. This was actually announced a little bit ago. I don't think that the directors were announced. I just thought this was kind of cool. So Magic the Gathering animated series. I think it's a Netflix thing. That in itself, I'm like meh. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into Magic the Gathering too much. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe I'll watch it. Well, actually, that maybe turned into a probably, because these directors are some of my absolute favorites. My top 3 directors are James Gunn, Taika Waititi, and the Russo brothers.
Are the Russo brothers who did Avengers?
Yep, they did Avengers Endgame.
Are they twins?
Yeah, me? I actually don't know that.
Okay.
But they also did like the TV show Community.
Oh, okay.
You know, the college one or whatever. They did that. They also did.
Dan Harmon.
I think he's also involved with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, no. No, I'm thinking of Arrested Development.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
They did that one. Yeah, so I do quite like their work. I think they do really good storytelling. So I'll jump on it for that. I think this is their first. No, it's probably not their first animation, but pretty interesting. If you guys are into Magic the Gathering, pretty cool stuff for you.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get me into the game.
You know, the story, if they do follow the 5 champions or whatever, like Gideon and I was gonna say Pyra. I don't even know what her name is.
In Mithril?
Liliana, like all those, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm still bothered by that stupid guy who commented on the Twitter.
Oh yeah, like I can't talk to
that.
It's
a typical 17-year-old Twitter user going, "Can't you F off?" I forget
gotcha.
that guy.
Look, I've revealed your biggest secret, your public YouTube
and also,
video.
like, what are they doing with their freaking life? This on Twitter. They're not even doing something productive.
If you use Twitter, fuck you.
Yeah, I use Twitter the most, but anyway.
Now, guys, this next piece, so neither Jacob nor Justin have watched this. Now, for perspective, before we watch this real quick, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I'm like a medium Star Wars fan. I still have not seen the Han Solo movie. I have not seen the 9th Star Wars movie, because I just don't care. But like I love some of the games. I like Jedi Fallen Order. Of course, everyone's played the Lego game. But there's a lot of like good stuff to enjoy with Star Wars. It's just very far in between for me. It's very specific things I like. But this, like, I watched season 1 of Mandalorian. I still haven't watched the second season. I did really like the first one. I don't know why I haven't watched it. I'll get into that at some point. Bad Batch, I did not watch because I was told that I should probably
don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
What's Bad Batch?
It's after the Clone Wars.
Oh.
Okay. What's wrong with it?
Well, okay, last season of Clone Wars, they were like allowed to be more adults. There's like darker themes and tones.
Huh.
Then Bad Batch, it seems like it starts out like that, but then you have the kid, oh my god. And a lot of the characters don't do what you would like.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people saw the last Clone Wars season and thought Bad Batch would be for them, and it's not. It's like for kids again, not for adults.
That's really disappointing. But with this one, I'm actually going to explain this to you before you watch it, just to kind of give you an idea so you can look out for stuff. Disney hired 9 different anime companies to make their own little mini movies, and these are all canon.
Okay.
So everything that you see is in the main universe or whatever, and it's 9 different types of animation made by like big anime companies apparently.
Okay.
And I think it looks pretty cool. At least some of these look pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and play it and let's see what you guys think.
We're gonna watch all 2 minutes or no?
I mean, it's all it goes through all the different animation styles.
Dang.
The black and white one, I'm like, oh.
That looks pretty stylish. Dang. That looks like CGI is done good.
Yeah. For you audio listeners, definitely check out the preview that we're watching right now. But it's going through all the different animations. Oh, 7 studios.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. The animation I was really impressed with.
Yeah.
For some of these.
Yeah, it looks like they're making Star Wars cool.
Yeah. The black and white style is my personal, absolute favorite.
Yeah, that black and white one is also CGI. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like this one, yeah.
That's how they should do the Chainsaw Man anime.
Oh, yeah.
That's made the Force be with you. Wow.
Yep, they said the line.
That's Gurren Lagann. Algorithm.
Yeah.
This trailer is. Well, it's a.
Right.
That's cool. I can stop it.
Yep, and it is called Star Wars Visions. So, guys, what do you think? I've already mentioned what I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah.
It's one Star Wars thing I'll watch.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing where it's like that's the one thing where I'm like, oh, finally something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And now here is the next thing. Of course, you guys know that we're updating you in that Marvel news.
All right.
But here is the trailer for it's like It's like 2 minutes. Did you want to watch it or no?
We can watch it muted.
Okay, yeah, definitely muted. So Marvel's Eternals. This is basically the gods of the Marvel universe.
Yeah. So there's gods in Marvel. I thought like Thor's a god. I'm such a basic like. What Thor's a god? What?
It's Thor.
Yeah.
The thing with Thor is really weird.
Yeah.
There's a couple different reveals. There's so many different lines of comics. It's hard to say what's definitive.
Mm-hmm.
In the mainline 616 universe. Yo, Autumn's in the chat. What is up, gamers? What is going on? What is going on, everybody?
What's up?
Yeah. So Thor is a god until Marvel does not want him to be a god.
Okay.
So that's usually how the big reveals work. Is it's like, oh, he was actually mortal this whole time. I think the MCU is going in that direction where it's like Thor's just really, really close to being like uneternal. But the whole point of the Eternals is that like they're like the strongest things in the entire galaxy and all that. The thing that I'm worried about with this, and I can't say much just because I don't know much about the Eternals.
Yeah.
That's like the one series I know very little to nothing about. Is I'm worried it's just going to be like a they're all Superman basically. It's going to be like a Justice League thing.
Like nothing grounds them since they're all gods.
Right. It's like what is the actual threat? But a lot of the characters seem pretty interesting. I thought a lot of the casting choices are pretty cool. But overall, they're going with my boy Sentinel for the bad guy. He's one of the.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep. He's one of the mega baddies. But
yeah, but Eternals, are they a team that they're fighting? I don't even know.
What do you mean?
Like they don't agree with each other, like Justice League.
Yeah, pretty much, and you can see the whole cast right there. So you got the Superman guy, you got the Wonder Woman girl.
They look exactly the. Huh? Yeah, they're just wearing costumes. It's not like X-Men.
Like their designs, Jacob. Very cool.
They're all wearing like ancient garb.
That's kind of the whole point of it, because they're like the first beings.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can't be picky.
One kind of looks like Loki, the girl in the middle right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah.
But I mean, like, if you see a gang of people, Avengers, they all look different. Justice League, they all look different. X-Men, they look different. This one, they look the same.
Yeah.
I don't
just
know.
in terms of like the art style in general or whatever.
Yeah. Art style? Would it be costume design?
Or costume design.
I don't even know. I'm just being weird.
And one very weird thing that I noticed, I don't know why this was something I noticed, but a lot of the trailer takes place on a beach. You know, like every time it stops for like a big shot, it's like, oh, beach. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the powers look pretty cool. Maybe I'll get into a little bit of the comics, but
very cool.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Personally, I'm a little bit more excited for. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in this. Sentinel looks so good though.
Huh.
My boy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like everything's looking. Yo.
That's Sentinel.
No, not that guy. It was the big like robot guy.
Yeah.
I think I saw at one point.
This looks like a CGI fest, by the way.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like that's the whole like Justice League thing I'm worried about, where it's just nothing but. It's mostly just the end joke at the end of the. What's the joke?
He punched the
table. He was too strong for the table, dude. I'll buy you a new one.
Superheroes in real life. I'm so sick of superhero movies.
Yeah. That's kind of what I get from this, where I'm like, I love. Certain Marvel movies, but this just screams
Once
like
Guardians
I'm
of
just
the Galaxy
done.
came out, then everything became Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that is true. Everything had to have that
Star
style.
Wars.
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Wasn't the Han Solo movie basically a Guardians of the Galaxy movie? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I would say out of the rest of the movies that have been announced so far, there's a million Marvel movies they announced. Half of them I'm like, The Spider. I mean, I will always be hyped for the Spider-Man movies, of course. Because I grew up with that stuff.
I grew up in New York.
Yeah, I'm a Manhattan guy.
So, Justin, how long we been live?
1 hour 40 minutes.
All right, Grant, I have a proposal. We skip games of the week.
Skip games of the week. Let's go through if there's anything.
Hey, let's do
good.
it fast. Okay.
Let's go fast. Guys, I have watched every trailer, so I will do a quick speed round of every single game. Quick, play the games of the week theme real quick.
See.
1.
You have to do it.
2. 96. Route 96. Go back up to the top. Route 96 is a game where you basically go up to a road, then it asks if you want to go left or right. As you go throughout the game, you pick different ways that you want to go. And apparently there are 248,000 different paths that you can choose.
That sounds interesting.
It is very interesting. I might have to try this one out.
How much of those paths will lead into a car crash?
Probably about 90% of them. You're in a car like the whole trailer.
I was gonna say, like 3.
there are 17.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, next.
Next up, we have Greek Memories of Azure. Jacob, this is one
spelled with the A.
Greek with an A. Now, this one is, in fact, our weekly Ori ripoff. Except this one has the very cool art style of being a Flash game. Next up, we have Humankind.
Whoa.
This is a top-down tower game. This is basically Civilization. But the cool, wacky thing is that you can have a Mongolian in your American Civil War. That's not supposed to be there. Next up, we have the Marvel Avengers War for Wakanda. I have not played this.
Expansion.
I'll probably review it when I play it. So up to the next one. Young Souls is garbage. Wait. Well, let me say why it's garbage. Only main 2 reasons. Art style. Looks like poo. The whole thing is that it's too... Literally, the trailer just says, sometimes people don't like you. And the people that aren't liked don't even want to be liked. But the one person that does like the people that don't want to be liked, when they get kidnapped, you get really mad at the person that liked you that didn't want to be liked is caught. So we're going to go into the other dimension to save the person that likes us, but we don't want to be liked, but we're going to save them. And then it goes into like, and then it looks like a Flash game. And I'm like, what is this garbage? Next up, we have Monster Train. This is a card game.
Okay. Oh, I can definitely Hearthstone font right there in the title.
Yep.
Switch.
Like literally,
Switch only.
Dude, I kid you not. As soon as I saw this Monster Train, like the logo and the box art, I was like, card game.
Dinosaur Train, though.
Dinosaur Train.
Gonna ride,
Dinosaur
ride.
This is a sequel, but it's literally just a card game. Quake 2021.
They remade that.
Jacob.
Oh no.
No. Enhanced. Not a remake. This has the exact same graphics as the Nintendo 64 variant, except it's a little bit smoothed out. $60, PlayStation 5. Let's go.
Okay. Wait, what's the PC? Let's see. Oh,
and PC. Next up, we have Recompile, Resample. Next up, we have Resample. This one, this was the one where I was like, that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You play as that dude right there. That's just a bunch of lights.
Yeah.
The music was really chill. Kind of gave me like Ghost Runner vibes a little bit, kind of.
Okay.
But very cool. I might have to check that one out.
More indie side though.
Very
like
indie.
Visual. Yeah. Okay.
Very indie. Racing game.
Okay.
The Veil. This one is interesting. Xbox One and PC. This is a audio-only RPG.
Whoa.
So basically, if you play it on your VR, you just kind of look into this void, and then you just hear you hear noises.
Is there a point of using a VR headset?
No.
What's that one game
just
where
showed them using it?
Isn't there a game where every time you blink it goes to another scene?
Yeah, and apparently it's very sad because everyone dies around you.
Yeah.
So
probably talked about that, but anyway.
Yeah, but so you kind of just sit there, and apparently the whole thing is like you hear a blacksmith, but you don't see him, and then you go, I would like your best sword. You have received the sword of Ultra Smith.
Weird.
You walk into a forest. It's kind of like D&D, but you can't see anything.
It's not even text based. It's just audio based.
It's just audio. You just sit there and you listen to it.
Huh.
So better hope you have some good headphones.
Yeah.
Next up, we have 12 minutes. This one is very interesting. I will absolutely play this one.
Game Pass, right?
Is on Game Pass.
Yeah.
We will be playing that
I'm
for
definitely
sure.
playing that.
Essentially, the whole plot of the game. Oh, Justin, did you have a thing?
Is this the time loop game?
Yep, this is the time loop. So
in
basically,
one room. It's a bottle episode.
It's a bottle episode.
I did hear that it is 8 hours long.
Oh
yeah.
Okay, I just got.
Gotcha.
I actually don't like that. I'm glad that it's longer than 12 minutes.
It feels like an hour.
I haven't researched it. I heard that. I don't know if that's true.
After we are done with this, we'll look up how long to beat.
Yeah.
12 minutes. Anyway.
But yeah, so very interesting. It's just loops. You play it for the first time. It's all top down. Your wife dies, and you go, oh no, and then you start it over, and then eventually you're like, honey, we're in a loop. We have to break the loop. And then apparently 8 hours later, you break the loop. 6 to 8. Oh. I will try it out regardless.
I honestly thought it would take 12 minutes to beat. I was like, it's a perfect game. Yeah.
I can't believe she died in the end.
Wow.
That's it. I will try it out just for the heck of it. Arietta of Spirits. It's a Link to the Past.
Okay.
Yep. Director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. They added a new island.
I should get this, really.
So, Ghost of Tsushima, incredible game. Love it, adore it. Literally, my dying words are going to be... Jacob, pretend like I'm dying.
Yeah?
Jacob, come closer.
What is it?
I can only say one more sentence.
Okay.
I highly recommend playing Ghost of Tsushima. It's really good.
Oh, no. Oh, I guess you didn't think 13 Sentinels was good then.
No, wait, I have two. I forgot about that game. No. They got me. But yeah, very good. Obviously, if you haven't played it before, this would be a good time to play it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good stuff. Oh, funny thing that they added. The first time I played this through, I was like, oh, I'll have it with Japanese audio, and then I'll just have subtitles. But it was not dubbed to Japanese audio. It was dubbed to English dub. So like they'd be talking Japanese, but it'd still be off, and I was like, what? They finally added lip sync for Japanese.
Okay.
So that's cool. DLC's $20, but it comes with a bunch of stuff. Madden 22, baby.
Wait, $20, so then it'll be $80 game.
No, if you just straight up buy the PS5 definitive director's cut version, it's a $70 game. If you buy the initial version of the game, like if you just go to the store and find a copy of the game for $20, you can upgrade it for $20.
Okay.
So that might be it's a cheaper way of doing it. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy VII. If you find a $20 copy at your local grocery store, you can just buy the upgrade.
Okay.
Madden 22. Woo.
Yeah.
Football. Yay. IGN actually gave it a 6 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Which was a surprise.
What if they had a bunch of ads in it like they always do?
Oh, I'm sure. Nike.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
So I think we're ready to go into the weeks now.
We are going into the weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Weeks.
The weeks. The weeks. Guy, I'm getting thirsty.
Promise. Yeah, I'm thirsty as well.
I can't. Oh, baby, I need ya. Looking so different.
Street lights. I'll grab water real quick.
Cool. I'll stall.
You and Justin can go.
Oh, Justin, we got the mini Justin episode.
I go with that, Justin.
Hey, yeah, I'm fine. Hi.
Guys,
mute my microphone.
Wait, scooch over so you can be seen in the camera too. Guys, this is so insane. We have an exclusive interview with Justin Boovey. We got him here today. Jacob's going to get some water. Justin, while we're at it, we're in the weeks. So, what did you do? No, yeah, well, guys, we have a bit of a wire mess, but we're getting it figured out. We're getting it going. But Justin,
hey, Grant, thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, go, no problem at all.
Is James like this?
yeah. He crossed his legs and goes,
oh, yeah, I can see you,
dude. The first time our eyes ever met. Justin, tell me about your week. Tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. I haven't felt joy in so long.
My week? What did I even do this week?
What games are you playing? What's on your mind?
I've been playing Ace Attorney. That is pretty good.
Oh, dude, nice. The game that I was excited for but still have not played.
Yeah, Jacob will probably talk about it, and secretly the whole time I will be judging him because I beat the first game already.
Dude, nice.
Anything else? My girlfriend got me a bonsai tree, dude.
Oh, yo, that's kind of dope.
Cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
I have to learn how to trim it and take care of it.
Oh, you have to trim it? I guess it looks better when it's trimmed.
You can either not trim it and then it gets stronger, or you trim it and then it'll looks good.
It becomes more powerful.
So either way, it's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of a Lego man. I got a Lego bonsai tree.
Lego bonsai tree.
No, my sister bought one of those. She's like, "Look, it's a Lego," and I'm like, "What's the point?"
Wow, dang, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it looks cool, but it's like, all right, yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, give me 13 reasons why to play 13 Sentinels,
dude. Wait, hang on. Let me fill in the empty void, and I'll look up the reasons.
Okay, 13 Sentinels. I don't know anything about. I assume it's about anime boys and girls in a high school.
The first cutscene is they started in mech suits, and they go, "Wait a minute, where'd my clothes go?"
I'm hooked.
You're like,
is that your first reason?
Nudity, dude. All right, here are the 13 reasons. Juro Karabe, Iori Fuyusaka, Shu Amaguchi, Megumi Yakishigi.
Whoa, dude.
You're like, whoa, catch me playing the game. But guys, please play 13 Sentinels. So good. Do you do the visual novel stuff at all?
Yeah, I slept with that. I did science game stuff.
It's basically visual novels. I don't know how many visual novels do this, but you can like so it's like you got your background, you're in the school, and you play as one of 13 characters, and they all have their own story modes. Mm-hmm. And you basically walk around, you have to do certain things. It's actually really in depth. So like you can hit pause at any point in time, and it shows you where you're at on your character's map for that level.
Okay.
So for example, if you start off as Juro Kurabe, your first little level starts off with you getting with class ending.
Okay.
So the first thing that you can do, this is the only, I wish they did this with some of the other characters. It's mostly just with this one, where you'll hear, a group of girls talking in the corner where they're like, "Oh, did you hear that so-and-so is going to be in the cafeteria later today?" And then you can choose to go, "Oh, I'll go to the cafeteria and talk to this person." Or you can choose to ignore that, and you can go home, and both lead to two different paths.
Okay.
And then you play as different characters. You see their perspectives. The thing I like most about the game is that you really don't know. It's not obvious what's happening. So the whole time you're like, what are these 13 Sentinels? And sometimes the game tells you, like, hey, you're in the future. Sometimes it tells you, hey, you're in the past. And sometimes there's reveals of like, oh, we've been in the future this whole time, and stuff like that. So just in general, the level by level basis for how the story is structured is really nice. But the gameplay is cool, but it's very easy.
Okay.
Did you ever play, I forget the exact game. It's kind of like Advance Wars a little bit, which is weird. So you play as the 13 Sentinels, like the robots, and every robot has their own abilities. Mm-hmm. Like some are meant for defense, for like shields, and it's a tower defense game, I should say.
Oh, okay,
so
sweet.
You have your base, and if enough enemies get to your base and they destroy it, you lose.
Yep.
Or if you die however many times, you lose. My character only died however many times. But you go through those and you basically shoot all the enemies until they run out of enemies, and then you protect your base. But there you go, guys. That is 13 reasons why 13 Sentinels is such a good game.
13 reasons why. Isn't that a suicide show?
Oh, yeah. 13 reasons why you should not watch 13 reasons why.
I'll be right back. One sec.
Yep. Guys, this is the official water episode.
Justin was hoping we'd be done by 10. So. We are getting there.
We are into the weeks.
We are in the weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen. Justin didn't shut the door. That's triggering me.
We have 5 in here.
Oh, yeah. I probably don't want all the bugs flying. Justin! Yo, here we go. Guys, we are back in it again with our epic weeks. Jacob, do you want to start off with your week? You're like, no.
There we go.
I had no week. All right, guys, we are back in it.
We're back.
We are back once again, guys.
We're all set up.
Justin, could you put eyes on me real quick? Eyes on me.
Yeah, I put ice cubes in for optimal slurping.
Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate the ice cubes. No problem. Chick-fil-A has the best ice, by the way. I hate all of their food, but they have really good
Was it small or big?
Well, no, you can like buy a bag of it.
Oh.
I think it's called popcorn ice. So it's like little small, like crispy little things of ice.
Autumn asks how the water tastes.
The water.
How's our house water?
Babe, the water is delicious. Yo! It's so good. Check if the water's affecting him negatively. Guys, I don't... All right, guys, my week. Guys, Jacob's week. Let's go.
Play the menu. Oh, sorry.
You're like coughing, like dying. You're like,
okay, my week. I don't have a computer for me, but I will try to remember. Okay, first up, we got Chainsaw Man.
I'll see if you remember.
Creator made a one-shot, and it was good. Woo!
Yo, what's a one-shot?
That is when a manga artist goes, I'm currently on break, so therefore I will make a fun story for myself.
Oh.
Got a giant fly around here, guys, so... Is that even a
Bro,
fly?
that thing's freaking massive. What is that, dude? Holy crap. What is that?
That's a female mosquito.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. You did that actually.
I really don't like bugs, guys.
Road's right next to you. Oh. Guys, we're currently being attacked at PvP headquarters.
We can try killing it on a weight screener if we want.
No, let's let it go for now. Let's let it chill.
They don't bite. I actually.
Oh, they don't. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Guys,
I don't feel good. Want to put filler music up and then wait.
Guys,
screen?
we will be right back after we murder
all of us after that.
After we murder this mosquito.
Scroll up.
I'll be right back, babe.
And then now filler music. We are back, everybody. What is going on?
Guys, we've had a death in the studio today.
You all must sit down.
Guys, the female mosquito.
All right, wait, I read a one-shot is when the manga artist is like, I'm going to make a fun little story.
Nice.
And he did. It was about friendship and doing what you love. It was a nice, wholesome story.
Nice. So, nice.
I suggest it if you want to have like 30 minutes and want to just read a nice, wholesome story. It's not really wholesome because the person dies. Spoiler.
Oof. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it's not really related to Chainsaw Man at all. It's about, anytime a manga artist draws about creating manga, it's always interesting to me because it's like, it's got to be, because even in the one shot itself, it's like the art, like the main character draws and her art isn't the best. And I find that kind of interesting because a lot of people think Chainsaw Man is sketchy and not drawn the best. So I'm like, I'm sure he's like thought about it, and it's like, it's a lot like a mature look at doing what you like. Manga. That's what he likes is manga. So I always think it's like him telling the readers a story directly from him. It's kind of nice.
And where do you read that manga?
The Shonen Jump app, $2 a month to get their entire back catalog.
That is very cool. I will have to check that out.
Or you can get for free, I think, on the app too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Yeah, I guess because it's like a bonus manga or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. And all right, then next up. I don't know what's next on the list.
Do you want me to tell you? You got it right there. Nice.
I did Nier Replicant. I finished it. It got ending E.
Dude. Wait, how many more do you have to go?
I got ending E. That's the last one.
Oh, nice. Dude, nice. What did you think?
Okay, so Nier Replicant is a good game. It's very sad. I cried a lot. Overall, it was a good experience. There are some downsides, though, to it, which I will go into. Basically, the game... You remember how I said there's a first half and a second half?
Yeah.
That second half, you have to replay 4 times.
What? Oh.
Yeah, you have to replay it 4 times.
Is it, like, entertaining, or is it like, bruh, the 4th time?
No. Not really.
Oh, oof.
Okay, like the first time, like I said,
you
play through it. First time, perfect.
Yep.
Second time, Justin's playing music.
Yo.
Second time, it's from the enemy's perspective, remember?
Yeah.
Third time, it's from the final villain's perspective. There's like 4 scenes, okay?
Okay.
The 4th time, exactly the same, no difference.
Okay.
So the main issue, I'm fine with replaying the game because I did a lot of side quests. And they changed some stuff around. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna enjoy the time in the game. The issue with it is like the difficulty is horrible. Like, I was on normal and I was just clearing through enemies in like 1 hit. And then on hard mode, it's like each fight is like a boss fight.
Jeez.
So like, on normal, when I hit them in 1 hit, that's fine if I play through it once.
Right.
Because it's like, I can just look past this flaw in the game. Because I'm like, all right, I'm just playing through it once, I'm getting stronger. It's similar to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance when you're jumping on missile to missile. When in reality, you're holding forward and
just
right
pressing
trigger.
the jump button. Or right trigger,
Yeah, so then I'm like, I'll look past it. But then you play the same part 4 times over.
Oh.
So it's like kind of blaring in your face.
Yeah. Is it one of those games where you can like switch the difficulty like on the spot where okay.
Yeah. I have to go back to the title screen and then go back. Anyway, it's really top tier. The thing is playing Automata, you already know what kind of the twist the original game is going to do.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be playing the games anytime soon, right?
Probably not. I have too many games in my backlog.
Yeah, it's one of the things that you go, I'll play it, which you will. You know, have you heard in Automata you have to delete your save data?
Huh? What? No.
Dang,
what?
that's a good twist. Okay, I'm not going to spoil any of the context.
You don't have to.
You don't have to?
The save data, obviously.
But you don't get a good
like,
ending,
what?
though.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to, though.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm not going to say any context for it, but you delete your save data. So already knowing that twist, this first one has the exact same thing. So it's like, all right, that's not as much of an impact.
Twist. Okay.
But then they added a new ending to this game, which it's funny because you had to. All right, you did replay the second half of the game 4 times.
Yeah.
To get the new one, you have to replay the first half again.
What? Why?
There's no difference. And then the whole time I'm doubting myself. I'm like, is this wrong?
Why am I doing? Yeah, because you're like, dude, I had that when I played freaking the Doki Doki game because you have to like reload it so many times. Yeah. I had to re-Google it so many times where I was like, okay, no, I am doing this right. Okay, no. Okay, they are supposed to say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly so I get that. Yeah.
And then, basically, if you're a fan of Automata, you'll be a fan of the ending of E, which I am, and I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So overall, you what would you say are your pros and cons? So cons would be like the difficulty and the repetitiveness, but pros.
It's like typical. I think everybody had this issue when the game came out. The gameplay, in itself, one playthrough perfectly fine. When you're replaying it, it shows cracks and it's not as good, you know?
Yeah.
You're replaying over and over. Difficulty is such an issue. I really appreciate enveloping myself in the world, though, and the music is good. The characters are like god tier. It's good. It's fun.
And, of course, game of the year so far?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. You know, keep
much like you don't answer what your game of the year is. Yeah, I have no idea.
True.
We'll save that discussion for later.
True. Guys, check out our game of the year podcast coming out in, I don't know, November, December.
Game of the year quote of Grimoire Vice going, I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Yo!
And it's like, just kidding. I hate cookbooks.
I love that.
Yeah, one of the characters is a book. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway. Yoko Taro, he also worked on the Final Fantasy XIV raids, which I am working to next after I beat the new Phoenix Wright. Axiom Verge 2, and maybe Mass Effect.
Yo.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe Mass Effect.
I really want to play those games.
That's that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but maybe after Final Fantasy 14. Anyway, next up we got Ace Attorney, great Ace Attorney, great Ace Attorney, great Ace Attorney.
Great Ace Attorney, Ace Attorney. You wrote Phoenix right down.
Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Guys, I regret to inform you, I got to part 3 of the first case. I'm sorry, work was kicking my butt. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't beat the first case. But here's the deal. First case.
Justin, how much have you beat?
I'm on the second game. Second case.
Yeah. He's a better fan than we are.
Correct.
Anyway, here's the deal. You're playing Naruhodo, which is kind of funny because that's a pun. Anyway, so the game has a slow setup where you're like, all right, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you got this really cool sword guy called Kazuma, I believe his name is. Kazuma. Anyway, he has a sword, he has a bandana that's floating, and he's like, never, the main character is guilty, first case. Classic, trope in the games, Phoenix Wright games.
Where the first guy's actually guilty?
The main protagonist is guilty.
Oh yeah.
Or Maya Fey, his sidekick is. But then Kazuma's like, I'll protect you. And then, like, the first beginning of the trial, he's, like, full of confidence. And I'm like, all right, it's pretty good. It's fine. And then the second part happens where, the prosecution finds a point, and then Kazuma, who was like a brick iron wall, like he won't be beaten by anything. He's like hands in his head, his bandana stops floating, and he's like, "We're fricked, man." And I'm like, "Dude!" And then it was so climatic. I'm like, "Holy frick, this is awesome,
dude!"
now.
Nice.
That's all I can say. Yeah,
I should.
Kazuma is awesome. The holy.
Yeah.
Justin, what do you think? Is Kazuma cool? He's the best. Yeah.
Justin, what was the release date for Great Ace Attorney? Could you look that up real quick? It was like,
it's a big. Have you touched it?
No, I haven't, and I hate myself for it because like it looks so good. I've heard it is fantastic. And I definitely need to get into it. Justin, what was the release date?
July 27, 2021.
July 27.
3 weeks past.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
I still haven't touched it.
They're on a boat ride for like 5 weeks. It's okay. You'll say you've been on a boat ride or something.
Right.
Wait,
Also,
what?
I don't know. That was kind of bad logic. This game, by the way, it's really good.
Oh yeah, the animations are really good too.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I've seen a little bit of it.
Some cases expand stuff that wasn't explored fully in Phoenix Wright.
Oh, Justin, do you have any cons with the game so far?
I have another question for you. The second game, how much have you played of that?
I beat the first case.
Justin.
Okay.
No,
Justin. Does it keep the same characters from the first and expand on them?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and what are your cons with the game so far?
The only thing is once some guy pulled out a gun and shot someone, and it was just a black screen. That's it. I don't know. So like maybe a little bit
it
more.
blacks out and goes.
I don't mind visual novels when they do it. I just like had seen that, and then I read Tower of God where this guy cuts a guy's head off, and I was like,
"Yo,
it's just a little." I mean, that's fine. That's a good game.
By the way, Nier Replicant has text, like visual novel aspects to it.
Yeah, that's my favorite part, probably of that game too.
It's really descriptive, but yeah.
Nice. You know what else has visual novel elements to it?
What?
13 Sentinels. The best game.
Is that a visual friggin' book, or is that a tower defense? I have no idea
it's
anymore.
Both.
I'm more confused.
Are the battles really good? But then, like I said, the moment some girl's like, my clothes are off, I'm like, I'm out. I left.
Where'd my clothes go?
I know it's just a trope, and I should commit to it, but still, yeah.
Nah, dude. Don't they do that in Evangelion too? Am I wrong on that? No, they don't.
In Evangelion, a liquid fills the tank, and then they can't breathe, and they experience drowning, and then they can breathe.
Oh, weird.
So it's traumatic every time they go in the machine.
And then they're naked.
No, I don't think.
All right, Justin, look up Naked Evangelion. No, I'm just kidding.
Next up, last thing of my week, I finished listening to Stormlight Archives: A Way of Kings.
Dude.
A Way of Kings, the Stormlight Archive series by Brandon Sanderson.
Nice.
Have you heard of those books before?
I have not.
I listened to it at my work. Basically, I was done with Game of Thrones, and I was like, I need another fantasy book that's great.
Yep.
And this one is good. And then beginning in the midpoint, I was like, I have my doubts. This book is kind of childish. But at the end, it pulled everything together, and it was awesome.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the action is very Final Fantasy because, like, picture a world where you can just, like, you go, haha, shing, and then, like, mist surrounds your hand, and then a sword shows up.
Oh, cool.
And it can cut stone perfectly, but if it, ew.
Oh, what happened?
Sorry, nothing.
Did I burp?
Well, it was like, I saw you were like, you looked like you're going to throw up.
Oh,
sorry. I should have pointed that out.
No, I think it was just a tick.
Yeah,
I was like, because I do that sometimes.
Yeah. Dude, flex your pecs, bro.
I think I do it because it's like a habit to like flex my pecs because I thought that was like a strategy back in high school where I was like, oh, if I flex enough, I'll like lose weight.
Oh, I just would suck my stomach in.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Where I'll go like, yeah, I can see how it looked like.
Yeah. Anyway, here we'll role play a scene. Here's the scene, okay, Grant?
Yeah, okay.
You're a. Okay, this. All right, for those that read the book, this is not doing it any justice.
Okay.
But this is how awkward the scene is when you first listen to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Picture you are a polite girl in love with me.
Got it.
Like church dude. Okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Here's how like a scene goes out. I'm gonna butcher this horribly and it won't be funny.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, here's some bread. Want some bread?
Oh yes, of course.
Here, have some jam on that bread.
Thank you.
All right. Scene 2. The next day. Here's some more bread. Want more bread?
Oh, I guess.
Here, have some jam on that bread.
Oh.
Okay, scene
Right,
3.
sure.
There's Justin's in the picture. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Okay, I'm the guy. Eat this bread.
What?
You don't need the jam, just eat the bread.
Okay.
Here, you two. You don't need jam.
No.
Here. The jam's fun. I'll eat it. It dies.
What? Yo, what? That's
Yeah, that's how awkward it is.
Wait, but she ate the jam.
He was poisoning the bread, but the jam was the antidote, I guess. And then it seems so stupid, and then it like ends.
That's awesome. I love that.
But then the final chapter clarifies what happened, and then now I can't crap on it because it's actually a good scene, technically. But that's when you first read it, it was that awkward. Where it's just like,
Do you want more bread?
It's like so obvious. I'm like, this is dude, Game of Thrones when there's like, it's actually a mystery of who poisons who.
Yeah.
But anyway, this book is really good because also, basically picture a world where everybody just forgot the history and what happened. And they're like, oh yeah, we did. There's like rock monsters. They're like, we defeated the rock monsters a long time ago.
Huh.
But then at the end of the book, I'm gonna spoil A Way of King Stormblood.
Do the rock monsters come back?
No, actually, they were forgetting the past. The rock monsters were always winning, really, or this evil guy was always winning. They don't know it.
Huh.
So it's kind of like a cursed society where they like there's nobility and stuff when they don't know what the frick they're doing. But anyway, and they live in a world where when you're dying, people just like speak poetry about like gods talking to each other.
Oh.
So they're like, I see him coming. I see the great black wall coming. We all must run. And then he dies, and everyone's like, huh. But then
it's like a fortune cookie. Huh. Weird one.
But it's cool because in the beginning of every chapter, it's like, Chapter 1, subject 47, 7 seconds before passing. Mother, I see you. And it's like, what is this? And then by chapter 70, this one king is like, come to my basement with me. And there's a bunch of dying people. And he's draining their blood. And he's like, see, we're writing down everything they're saying. This is hints to our past. And then there's just people like chanting like poetry. And then there's people writing down notes. I'm like, wow, this is actually darker than I thought.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And then at the final chapter, one of the main characters is getting visions. And then he sees like the apocalypse happening.
Yeah.
And then the guy giving him the vision is like, by the way, I can't see you, but you want to know my name is? I'm God, and I was slain, and I'm dead now. And it's like, holy frick.
Bro, what the frick?
And it's like book 2. I'm like, holy frick.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a good book.
I quite like that.
I spoiled. Well, the journey is really good. I gave away the destination a little bit, but
dude,
it's
I'm
still
just
worth.
in it for the jam.
Yeah. That scene was so awkward, but then afterwards they're like, "This was happening, then this." I'm like, "Okay, then okay."
It's like, all right, fine.
But yeah. Also, the girl voice. They do like I voice the guy chapters. I'm a man, and then the girl voices the girl chapters. She sucks. I hate the voice. Every man sounds like, "Oh, I want this jam." I'm like, "Oh, I hate
do
this.
you want the jam?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
well, yes.
Yeah, that was it for my week.
Dude, nice. Real quick though, one thing that I randomly thought, the one thing that I had randomly thought about is that whole thing where it's like, oh, they were in the book, they were tricked to think that they won. Do you know how many like world wars, how chill the whole world would be if everyone thought that they themselves won?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every single country in their own mind is like, oh yeah, no, we won that.
Yeah. Like,
so they're all like they're all cool with each other.
Britain is like, we actually sold America to the Americans. Like,
yeah. They have their own reasoning for it.
Yeah.
They have
no idea though.
Yeah, like Germany's like, meh, changed our minds.
Oh my
Didn't want it anymore. It was like, oh, okay.
That's frick, dude.
But guys, go, Justin, play the mini Gramp theme. Stop!
What the frick? I'm sorry, I don't know what buttons. Hey, mini Grant. Oh, that's wait. Why? It's just, it's just weeks.
Yeah, do it.
Stop. There we go.
Stop! All right, guys. The Grant Week. I will start off with the funny work story. Guys, as you know from earlier in the podcast, I mentioned that I'm working at a factory now. I have two very funny things to say. I don't know. They're just kind of entertaining. So because apparently everyone knows that I used to work at GameStop at the factory. So
why?
I don't know. Just like everyone knows, I went into the lunchroom to like eat my lunch.
Maybe your boss was like, "Oh, the resume." I don't know.
Probably he was probably talking about me to a couple people. They're talking about me. But like every single time someone talks to me, it's always, most of them at least, start off really awkward because they're like, "Huh. So what kind of games do you play?" And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Every time I've had people ask me that, like people my age, I always say Apex.
Yeah, it's
a
just
first-person
the easy
shooter.
one. Yeah.
And they always go, "I play Warzone." I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. But one of my bosses, which is not the boss that we're thinking of, one of my other bosses came up to me today and he was like, I never, like, whenever someone's talking to me, I can never tell because there's so many people around us at once. So I just I'm clocking out for the day. And today my boss was like, what kind of games are you playing? Are you one of them Fortnite guys? And then I turned around after he said Fortnite, and I was like, oh, no. And he was like, oh, well, I don't really get the whole game thing. I mean, it's like, it's not real, Yeah,
dude. Usually, a bunch of factory people just go home and get drunk. That's every one of my coworkers.
That's life. Just go
everybody
home
has their
and
own
get drunk.
escape.
Right? Yeah. I guess that's true. My escape's being an alcoholic. But it was funny because I was like, oh yeah, I mean a lot of things are fake, and he was like, oh yeah, and I was like the news, for instance, it's all just it's a bunch of fluff, and he was like, but not real as dragons, and I was like, all right. I was like, I don't know. I was like,
all my coworkers are like super anti-vax. They're like, we might have to wear masks again. I'm like, all right, sign me up for the new Delta variant shot. I'm up. And then they just looked at me.
Like,
and I'm like, 6G.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let's go. And then they're like,
wait, dude, did you hear the new big issue with the vax stuff now?
What?
There's a whole group of people
getting COVID.
No. Well, that too.
Delta variant. Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
There is apparently 70%.
Are we going to get a COVID tag underneath this video now? I don't even know.
Maybe. That's only a little part. It's just a little mini thing. Apparently 70%. I saw this on TikTok earlier today. I verified the article and all that. I'll send it over. I'll put it in the link below. Whatever. 70% of calls to poison control have been about consuming horse pills.
What?
Horse pills. Now, right off the bat, what do you think that's for? So let me give you the big reveal. So literal people, have been taking horse pills because apparently there was a whole thing going around where some rednecks were like, it cured my COVID. So 70% of the calls are people calling poison control
in
because
the world?
Out of I think it's just America poison control.
Okay.
So because they're dying, because they're shitting blood, because they ate horse pills, because they thought that cured COVID. Keep in mind, these are the same people that said that they didn't want to get vaccinated because they didn't think it was safe enough. So they then decided to eat a horse pill.
Dude, yeah. By the way, guys, we got someone told me to stop talking about politics on the podcast. So
whoops.
So how about that? Iraq, Pakistan.
Yo, Iraq, Pakistan. So glad we pulled out. But I just thought that was really funny.
Actually, it's sad.
It's.
I wanted to spend another 10 years there.
Yeah, come on, but we almost won,
guys. Everybody,
we're so close.
We're almost won.
I'll say one thing you guys like about Iraq and Pakistan.
Oil.
Well, us both at the same time.
Oil. Yay.
Hey. You know what makes me laugh every time? If I'm ever in a sad mood and I'm thinking about,
I watch a Corona clip. I love you,
and I go, "Do you, dude? You know how do you know Abbott and Costello at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they always had those old shorts like Abbott and Costello hit Hollywood, or Abbott and Costello hit Las Vegas, or go to the Doonies or something like that. No, I don't,
but I can see that.
Yeah. Well, that's just what a lot of older movies did, where it was like so and so does such and such.
Yeah.
I would love it if we had some sort of. I just want to make the poster for it, like PvP presents Grant and Jacob hit Nam, and it's just it's just us in Vietnam, like. Jacob, I don't think we're in Las Vegas anymore. Then it's just like the Taliban. I'm like,
in Nam.
We're in Nam, dude. I don't know. It's always so funny to me because I always just imagine the poster like us running away from an explosion and the Taliban's chasing us.
We're way over our heads.
Yeah. Grant and Jacob go way over their heads when they go to Iraq.
Oh, frick, man.
Grant and Jacob get drafted.
Well, anyway.
But guys, that's about. Oh no, the other factory thing. Sorry, one. I was threatened, but it was really funny. So there's this one dude at the factory who does not like to be joked around with. I'm assuming you have that guy too, or it's the guy that just does not have a sense of humor whatsoever.
Except I don't have a sense of humor when they go having fun yet. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to
it's
that.
like, yes, I guess.
I'm at work. It's fine though. I hate those people.
Right. Yeah. Well, there was this one guy. So the whole rule at work is like, every factory has their quotas. Like you have to make this many parts in a day. And the whole thing is like you have to at least make more than 50% of the quota, or else it's like, hey, you're not doing enough work, stuff like that. There was this one dude that was like talking to me on like my third day, and he went over to me. He was like, and he wasn't like a boss or anything. He's just a guy who's like been there for a while. Nothing better to do. Just comes over to me and goes, oh fucking. The whole factory's watching the podcast right now. They're like, yo, fuck that guy. Well, this dude comes up to me and he's like, hey, you're at least getting 50%, right? And and then I responded with, because I was just so annoyed, I was like, only if you get above 40%. And I kid you not, the dude looked at me and he was like,
oh gosh.
He was like, all right, hang on. Sorry.
Okay.
He was okay. He looked. All right. Can you say what I just said, and then I'll say the thing?
Only if you get over 40%.
Teeth are softer than you think.
Oh my god.
I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what?
Are you gonna go to HR or what?
Well, no. Then he just walked away, and I was like, are they? It's like, I don't know.
Dude, you should go HR, dude.
I probably should. I probably will tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, because he threatened you.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
I mean, do you feel unsafe working with him?
I mean, that was like, he talks to me a little bit on like lunch breaks, so I don't think I think he's just a dick is the thing. Either way, I'll mention something so that way if something comes up, it's like, oh, this isn't the first time.
Yeah, well, if you feel uncomfortable working with him, then you go HR.
Oh, true. So yeah, I'll do that then.
So they're like, Grant, you are the machines, and he's just staring at you. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, because I don't want anything to start.
Or if you're scared of him or anything.
Good suggestion. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah, that's what professional companies have and stuff. So
yeah,
it's there for
I know
reason.
they have a HR. For
anyway,
sure,
sorry.
Yeah, but no, I just thought it was so stupid. I was like, what is this? But guys, if you ever want to threaten someone, just like, teeth are softer than you think. Like, what the fuck? But guys, on to the next little.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah, go for it.
You gotta go.
We'll probably have to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I was gonna ask you that too.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
You will be written up,
guys. And thanks for having me, PvP.
Yeah. Next time you'll probably be here for the full time.
If
you're welcome to.
If you invite me back.
We will have an excuse.
I now know the terror of having no data while you're streaming. And it says like gonna shut the stream
Just ignore
off.
it.
Oh yeah.
I'll
set up right now.
Put on wait screen, I guess.
No, just get up is good.
Okay.
Hey, just get up. Guys, but going into the next thing, I'll stare at you guys above me. Hey guys. Next up, going through a couple mini stories, and then I'll have some game stuff and some other stuff to get into. Just a few little minor things. I went to Comic-Con. Your boy went to Comic-Con. Very fun. Very fun. My girl and I went to Comic-Con. I have to definitely do. Oh, moth.
Oh, this is muted.
Moth, no
bugs
please.
in here.
Yeah, like what the frick?
It's just nighttime.
Yeah. It is night when they finally come out to play. But yeah, I went to Comic-Con. Very fun. Actually, there's not really much to say about Comic-Con. I went. I wore a Cookie Monster costume, and it got really hot, so I took it off like halfway through, and I felt bad because I was like, oh, I should probably like actually dress up or whatever. But guys, please, I beg of you to stop dressing up as.
Please.
There were so many Dekus and Higumis and whoever else's, like so many of them. There was like one Goku.
Dang.
And it was a poorly dressed Goku.
Deadpool.
I think there's one Deadpool. Oh, there's a Deadpool Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like everyone just wore like the same thing. There were not that many nice costumes. Yeah, and Autumn says in the furries, there were so many furries.
Oh my gosh.
There was literally the most cringy thing I said at Comic-Con. I kid you not. There was this one booth that had really cool action figures, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take a look at these. There was this dude with his tail sticking out. I literally had, I said this quote for quote. I was like, oh, pardon me, I just got to move past your tail real quick.
Wait, sorry, was he wearing a costume?
It was one of those ones where it was like, it was just the tail and the ears.
Was it a butt plug?
Probably. It was sticking out of his pants. So yeah, guy's wearing a butt plug. Yeah, he probably got off by me pushing his tail. He's like, the worst part was the guy didn't even move. The guy just looked at me and just like, I'm like, bro. But the funniest thing about the furries, is the fact that there were several people with like the full blown costumes on, and like first off, have you seen my Cookie Monster thing? It's just like it's like a hat. It's just Cookie Monster's face.
Flat bill hat.
No, it's like a full on like costume.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's like the head. I was like, yeah, it's just something simple. And then it was just like a blue like furry jacket, but I just wore like jeans. And even in that, I got really hot really quickly. And then you got these furries walking around in full fursuits. Just stop doing that. Like, is that your only? You gotta have fans in there or something. Either that or they're just dying in there. But the funniest moment that I saw, it was just really quick. Is there's this furry like checking out like with a debit card, and then the lady was like, "Oh, it's just the little green button right there. If you just press the green button, it'll just put it in there." And the whole time, because the furry's head is like massive, because they can't see, so the furry was like, like moving their head.
Yeah.
So they can see. Just take it off. Like,
Dude.
it pissed me off.
I saw a
so
video of
much.
like mom reacts to child showing her that she's a furry. And then like like the furry comes up and like
furries do not deserve rights.
Wait, do people argue for that?
Oh yeah.
They want animal representation.
Yeah. We need animal rights. Justin's in the chat. Yo, frick macadamia characters, LOL. I saw bunny girls, absolute cheeks.
Oh,
and it was gross.
Academia has a bunny girl, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was, Froppy was the weirdest example. There were two girls, both were wearing Froppy costumes, and one was, like, about the size of Froppy, and then one was a little outside of the range. And it's like at that point, it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's your favorite character, fine, sure. But like, there were so many Frappies and Dekus. It's like, just stop. I just like I hate the show now. And Autumn says again, or the children with the dinosaur / furry mask. Apparently that's a new thing now.
Oh wow.
These kids will wear these like plastic dinosaur masks, and then they'll still have like a tail. And then they'll like have to open their mouths really wide to get the mouths to move. And then that's the new furry, dude. They're dinosaurs. They're dinosaurs, bro. Who said they went extinct? I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Overall, there was a lot of good stuff there. But yeah, there's just
that's crazy.
The actual costumes themselves were very like.
They got some good goods though.
Yeah, dude, I got some good goods. I bought a Venom graded comic book, an original one.
Oh, yeah.
For like $70. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. And the dude was very nice to me because it was originally like $100, and I was like, please. And he was like, okay, my child.
Nice.
But next up after Comic-Con, because there wasn't really too much that happened. We kind of just walked around all the different booths and left after a while.
Yeah.
But next up, going through a couple things really quick. I'm not going to talk about Skyward Sword too much, just because I mean, one, it's an older game.
Yeah.
And two, I will talk about more once I have beaten it. But I'm on a bit of a Skyward Sword run, going through all the temples, lickety split. I'm currently on the 4th temple, the area where you revisit the grass area, and I will say, I have hit my first. A bump in the road of like, because that was one thing that I wasn't a fan of in like the original time that I played it. Because for those of you guys that don't know, the way the Skyward Sword works in typical Zelda fashion, well, not in typical Zelda fashion, there's a lot of backtracking.
Yeah.
So
there's
like
only 3 main areas.
Right. So, for example, in Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, you go from one island to the next island or one area to the next area, and every time there's a new temple, there's always a new area. There's new villages you get to explore, stuff like that.
Quick, 3
Sky Temple. Oh, I actually do like the Sky Temple.
The Sky Temple was crazy.
Dude, the music for the Sky Temple,
I just remember. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I freaking love that one, dude.
Yeah.
I like the Sand Temple for that boss, for the skeleton thing.
Yeah, wasn't there like a thing chasing you?
Yeah, and the roller weapon that you get.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
But in this one, I hit that first bump in the road because I did the first 3 temples, and I was like, yo, epic. And then it was like, go back to the grass area. I was like, okay. When I went back there, and at first it was really funny because Groose falls down with you, and I'm like, yo, my boy Groose. My boy Groose, the main man. But then it's like, oh, you have to do more stuff. You have to do the teardrop thing from Twilight Princess, and then you unlock the lake. But then like the lake in itself is just one like linear path, so you're still not really like seeing new people. That in the swimming mechanics are a little like iffy, because the whole thing is that. Do you remember what I said before about like how Skyward Sword worked, where if you hold it like this, your sword is raised up, but if you hold it back, it suddenly doesn't know what to do. It's the same thing with swimming. So like if you're swimming, you have to point it forward. So you have to move your arm like this, and you have to kind of like tilt it like that.
Yeah.
Because if you want to go up and you accidentally like tilt it too far, all of a sudden it messes up. So it's really weird, and I'm not like a big fan of it. And it's like you can talk to the people there, so you can get a little bit more NPC interaction. But it's like I don't want to have to like aim over to them and then talk to them. That and the temple I was just very meh with. I will keep going through it because I'm going to beat it, obviously. But yeah, so far I'm not all that impressed with this temple. It's been a long time since I played the game, so a lot of it does feel kind of fresh, but...
fresh, bro.
Meaty fresh. Fresh lettuce. But yeah, so it's pretty entertaining so far, but if you guys haven't played a Zelda game before, what's one that you would recommend starting off with?
Link to the Past remake? No, Link's Awakening remake.
What about like 3D ones?
Well, the thing is I'm suggesting games that are easily accessible on the Switch. Because they're not gonna boot up their the
Wii U for Twilight Princess. Yeah, if you have a Wii U, Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, those are my two favorite. But okay, on the Switch, honestly, maybe Hyrule Warriors, just because it's like an easy game to get into. Then you kind of like know the lore.
Yeah,
because it explains like every game's lore. So then you can be like, oh, this is that one level from Hyrule Warriors. Might be a good option.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty good so far. But obviously, I will get more into that later on. So aside from that. We have a couple things I will kind of speed by. So Rick and Morty, I've watched some of the new season so
with
far.
My account.
Dude, Jacob was so generous. He bought every episode thus far. I think there's only 2 more episodes to go.
Yeah, there's like a season finale that was like delayed, I guess, or something.
Oh, yeah. But I've watched episodes 1 through 8. Overall, Jacob and I have very similar opinions on it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that I have for
every... A lot of people are like, it has the magic of the old seasons. I'm like, it doesn't.
Like, what do you say? Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with the older episodes. I went back and watched a few of those, and those are like always entertaining.
Yeah.
I feel like they tried like a little too hard for these new seasons to like have a theme for every episode. And the theme just kind of it just doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
And the thing that I thought for this season is the exact same thing I thought for the last season is you have 2 to 4 episods that are like really good. Yeah. Like I really enjoy these episodes.
This one was like the first 3.
Yeah, the first 3 I freaking loved. The one where the clones or whatever. Dude, I adored that episode.
That's awesome episode.
So good.
That's
so
the
good.
best one.
And my favorite episode from the last season, that you son of a bitch. I mean, like the heist episode. I freaking love that.
Yep.
Because it's just done so well. But the rest of them just, I don't know. What would you say was the biggest problem with some of those episodes?
Like I said, it's just like Rick and Morty say one word to each other, and then that's it. There's no chemistry or whatever.
Yeah, like for example, the one where the president turns into a turkey, and then Rick and Morty turn into turkeys just so they can get a pardon from the president or whatever, because the turkey gets pardoned or something like that.
Yeah, because
they did a bad thing.
When the punchline is the president says bitch and rips his shirt off and he's ripped. It's like the president said that.
The president said bitch.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I kind of want to look back and see if certain episodes had different writers. That's the thing with these certain episodes. Like then there's that one with like the incest baby.
Yeah.
Where like Summer and Morty make an incest baby because her egg is large and his sperm is evil or something like that.
Well, and then that incest baby like comes into play later. It's like not even worth it.
Yeah, it just has this weird comeback thing where she was like, I was taking care of the baby.
It's also another issue is because they aren't on any alien planets.
Right, yeah, because they're just doing stuff on Earth.
Everything is on Earth.
I will say, the one joke I really liked from the I think it was called Spermicide or something like that from the sperm episode was the one dude. They were like, oh, that dude looks like such a badass. Yeah, God, that guy's so cool. And then when he's like, go on, I'll keep them busy. And then he like immediately dies because he kills himself or like throws his sword his sword gets like stuck to the ceiling. Then it like falls on him. And he's like, don't tell my wife I'm wearing her panties. I was like, I like that. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like hints and pieces of a good funny show, but then
yeah. The rest of it just felt very just very lagging.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. Justin just chatted in the chat. You guys were listening to all the games that were easy to enter into a mention of the Breath of the Wild Bowl. I believe so. Basically, you guys didn't mention Breath of the Wild.
It's all right. Having dyslexia. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, dang voice chat. You guys, we were listening to all the games that were easy to enter into a mention.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Breath of the Wild.
I think he's driving. And he's
oh, that makes sense. I was like, Justin, what are you saying? Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing with with getting into a Zelda game that's easy to get into, I mean, Breath of the Wild's an obvious pick, but at the same time, when I think of like classic 3D Zelda, I don't immediately go to Breath of the Wild, but we've already talked about that before.
Yeah.
So I would still say, I wouldn't be opposed if someone started off with that, but I would.
Favorite dungeon in Breath of the Wild? 3, 2, 1. You know, the question for your favorite dungeon, because it's what's your favorite animal? The dungeon was because tell me what's in the elephant one compared to the bird one. I can't. One's rotating, maybe.
What was the one where it was like the big circle?
I don't know.
I think that was was there a camel? That was the desert one, right?
Yep.
I think that was the camel one.
So yeah, it's just like what's your favorite animal design?
Yeah.
And like village near that animal. And the dungeons are forgotten.
Did you like buying a house and then it just sits there? It's your house, dude.
Yeah.
So glad. But yeah, very true. But yeah, anyway, Rick and Morty new season. I think it's worth watching, I guess, if you want some Rick and Morty stuff for those good episodes, because when the good episodes are good, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are just kind of meh. If you see an episode with a present in it, you can just you can skip it if you want. Yeah, it's just like, all right, I don't care. Next up, I actually watched this a little bit ago, so I'm just gonna get into it a little bit. But the MODOK TV show.
Oh,
I watched that on Hulu.
Okay.
I watched every single episode, and overall, it's same thing with Rick and Morty. It was pretty good.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Cool.
It has some pretty clever plot points to it, which I really like. It does some twists and turns that you don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna watch it? Probably not. Yeah. So, guys, spoilers for MODOK if you're gonna watch that. I mean, it's been out for a little bit, but
Robot Chicken style kind of.
It's made by the people who do Robot Chicken.
Yep.
Like exact same voice cast, Seth Green, all them. Patton Oswalt does the voice of MODOK. Essentially, the whole show is poking fun at MODOK, which I think is the appropriate way to go with it. Mm-hmm. Just because the idea of MODOK in general is just such a silly character idea, because it's this massive floating science head. And the whole show, the animation, the stop motion stuff, I think is absolutely wonderful. I always love looking at stuff like that. Of course, it has that Robot Chicken, like gross out sort of style. Yeah. It is MA-17. Very. It's actually like the only reason they didn't put it on Disney Plus. They were like, Hulu can have this one.
Dang, interesting.
Yeah. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. The humor was pretty spot on for the most part. The big spoiler in the end, though, which I guess I'll talk about that because that's probably the most interesting part. Throughout the whole season, the whole idea is like, what does MODOK do when he goes home after a day of trying to kill Iron Man? And the whole thing.
Oh, he's a villain at Iron Man?
Yeah, he's Iron Man's big foe or whatever.
Yeah, well, I thought that was that one guy, who they did a heel turn on the second Iron Man.
The second Iron
Man.
War Machine?
No, Iron Man. You said in the one podcast episode the Mandalorian. That's not that.
Oh, the Mandarin.
Oh,
gotcha.
Got a little friend on you.
Guys, a bug literally just landed on my hand.
Yeah, we have a bug issue at night, guys. I guess.
Yeah, what the frick? But yeah, maybe it's something for the Mandarin, but I've seen it a little bit for Iron Man.
Well, I thought that was Iron Man's big foe, the Mandarin.
Oh, that's actually more like Shang-Chi's villain. Iron Man has the new movie coming out.
Okay.
The Kung Fu Marvel.
Okay.
But the big twist with this one is that, well, start with the beginning of the thing. MODOK's wife is mad that MODOK doesn't take enough time to do stuff with the family, and the family like hates MODOK for it. So basically, she's like, "I'm getting a divorce." So the way the episodes go is there's always two subplots. There's the one subplot, which is MODOK plotting and doing stuff with AIM. And sometimes it's pretty darn funny. Like there's one episode where MODOK was like, I invented a trash portal to Asgard. So whenever I want to throw stuff away, I just throw it away in Asgard. And there was this like army of Asgard, and they were like, whoever keeps sending us these godly items shall pay for their sins. And then there was like a microwave. It's just stuff like that. And then they fall through the portal accidentally because they like get thrown in the trash somehow. And then they have to like go through that, but like his jet doesn't work, so he can't fly away. And then it's MODOK versus a death battle with his son. Just stuff like that. And then
all right, welcome back, everybody.
Guys, apologies for the delay, the sudden abruption.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi is being weird or something.
Yep, so we're just recording this part in general, so you guys can still finish off what was the stream from, I guess, yesterday at this point, which is the 21st of August.
Yep.
But guys, finishing off, last thing I said in the last one was MODOK, pretty good. Next thing. I was talking about Free Guy. Free Guy, pretty good. It's basically a movie where Ryan Reynolds is a Grand Theft Auto NPC, and everyday life to him is getting robbed, having $27, and constantly getting shot and killed.
Did you see the trailer for this?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I was actually pretty excited for it.
Does the beginning of the movie cold open into his life immediately, and then 10 minutes in, he gets robbed, and then the twist is he wakes up, and the same thing happens again?
No, it's
okay.
Well, to an extent, he knows that it's repeating every day, but it's normal to him.
Okay.
So he's not surprised. When I say that he gets robbed, it's actually like the bank he works at gets robbed.
Okay.
So his whole life is.
Does it how does the movie start off with it? Does it following his day?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So it's him getting up, and you don't see any gaming stuff.
Yeah.
He gets up, says hi to his goldfish, walks to work. And as he's walking to work, there's like people in tanks driving by, and there's like someone on fire. He's like, "Oh, I'm on fire!" And then he goes to work at the bank, and then he goes, and his catchphrase is, "Don't have a good day, have a great day," because like every NPC has like their line or whatever. But he just says it because that's just his thing that he says. And I don't want to spoil it too much because I genuinely think you might like it. I think you'd like it. But essentially, every day, that bank that he works at gets robbed, and it's always someone different. And the whole thing is they can still talk. The NPCs can talk to each other. So him and his buddy that he works with at the bank, the blue shirt guy, I'll say, that's how they refer to him in the movie.
Yeah.
Is he's like, do you think there's more to life than just like getting robbed and stuff like that? And they just kind of talk about it in that sense. And the whole thing is that if a person has sunglasses, that means that person is like an important person. So they know that they just can't mess with those people. So what the blue shirt guy does is one of these days he gets sick of doing the same thing over and over again. So as one person's robbing the bank, he basically goes up to them and steals their glasses, which then cuts to like a 7-year-old at a computer going, "What the fuck?" And then it's the blue shirt guy putting on the glasses, and then he's like, "You know what?" Then he sees that it's a video game, so he walks outside, and then it's revealed that the bank is a heist mission. So it's a mission in the game that you have to do. But he doesn't see it as a game. He just sees it as like, "Oh, it's like cool stuff I can do in real life." So then he finds out that all of a sudden his bank account has like $1 million on it. But then as it goes into it, the people that are in charge of the game, they're like, "Oh, there's this hacker in the game. He's trying to ruin it. How do you get that NPC skin?" So they go in and they try to like hunt him down or whatever. And there's this one girl that he falls in love with for a very specific spoilery reason. And yeah, like overall, I won't. That is all I'll say for plot wise, because that's how much is explained in the trailer.
Yeah.
Is that it's like, oh, everyday life, and it's a video game now.
That sounds very Westworld.
It is.
Have you seen Westworld?
I've seen a few episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the repeat the same day, and then real life people come in.
Yep. And of course, you have the infamous Ryan Reynolds says "fuck" once in the movie.
Oh, really? That's famous.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Deadpool or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's actually I won't spoil that either because it's actually a pretty funny moment. But also, Taika Waititi, one of my favorite directors, is also in the movie. He plays a hip hopping gamer, It's just really funny. He's like, I need my space, and he just I can't do a good impression of him. He's too good.
And you said Jacksepticeye's in it.
Yeah, that was the one.
That's the most funniest part.
I love him. The only parts in the movie where I was like, is they do. It's very few and far in between, but they do YouTuber cameos, which makes sense because a whole plot point of the movie is like, so the game is called Free City, and the whole thing is like people play this game in real life, and it's a popular game, and their Free City 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
So when stuff like an NPC coming alive happens in the game, everyone knows about it because it's like, oh, what's this NPC doing? Mm-hmm. So there's like there's two parts where YouTubers like react to it, where they're like, what the frick? What's this NPC doing? And the Jacksepticeye part's kind of funny. There were like two guys I didn't recognize, but there were two really cringy parts. But you shouldn't let this not make you watch the movie because it is a really good movie once you look past that.
Yeah, so I'm distracted by bugs everywhere.
Guys, we're getting swarmed. There's a ninja cameo and there's a Pokemon cameo, and I'm like, it's a both of them.
Is she high in it though?
yeah. You know, the Pokemon one was is it a spoiler? Not really. Because when they realize that, like, NPCs have, like, minds, she has, like, a 10-second thing where she's like, it's just really made me rethink, like, the lives of NPCs. And, like, shut up. And then Ninja... so here's the way that the camera works for, like, the whole lot of those cameos. It's always just, like, it's like a screen recording of a computer screen.
Yeah.
So it's just like, here's a YouTube video, and then it shows the title of the video, and then it's the YouTuber reacting to it. But for some reason, Ninja is the only one that gets, like, this epic panning shot.
Yeah, here, wait, can you, roleplay Ryan Reynolds, meeting Ninja real quick?
Yeah, okay. Yo, hey, Ninja, what's going on? Hey, I'm back at it again. Have you seen my new movie, Free Guy?
Dude?
Yeah, I mean, man, let's, hey, I'm always down for a fun game, you know what I'm saying? Free Guy. In theaters
I had
now.
a fucking jump pad that I could have used, man. Those kids were so fucking bad, dude. I'm so dumb, dude.
It's just a game. I don't think we have to.
He's so bad, man.
Well,
No,
I mean, Ninja. I don't think it's that bad. I think Ninja. I think you're overreacting a little bit. I don't really understand where you're coming from here. You haven't even seen the movie yet. But you're judging. But you haven't seen. You can't judge. No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you're saying, it's just a video game. It's just a video game. Well, fuck you.
Oh my gosh. He was angry in that video. Holy. Dude, you're like playing. I'm just like,
no.
He was so mad.
That's the one where he's like, it's just a video game, bro. It's just a video game.
Yeah.
Bro, he gets angry, dude.
Yeah.
What do you say to me?
Okay, I'm sorry, but how is he in the movie normally?
Like in the movie, he just does typical epic gamer. Dude, that's the scene from the movie. No, it's this epic panning shot where it like starts from behind and then he goes, "Guys, this blue shirt guy's insane." Because like, and then I'm like, okay. But other than that,
yeah,
great movie.
Cool. And Jacksepticeye wasn't cringe.
No, he was pretty chill. I mean, all of them basically said the same thing. He was just like, "Oh, this blue shirt guy is." I don't remember what he says. He just says something that wasn't cringy, I guess.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty good. There were some twists again that I liked.
That's cool.
Just the actors in general. I know Ryan Reynolds is like a typical like everyone loves Ryan Reynolds, but he is pretty good.
Yeah. He replaced Chris Pratt after Chris Pratt said he's Christian.
Yo, true.
At least Cyberfunk. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I hate.
I hate that man.
He forgave James Gunn.
Why I oughta.
Yeah.
The whole thing's so dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, so overall, pretty good. But going on to the next. Speaking of James Gunn.
Whoa.
Jacob, you and I separately watched
Team Attack.
We watched. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Your team tag. Yeah, we got a team tag.
Persona.
I
had to stretch my legs.
Oh, you're good. Feel free to stretch. I put the camera on me.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'm ready.
Oh, now we have to into a chorus. Face up. We are in the Sorry for the bad quality where streams ended. Funny.
Yeah, what the frick? But guys, we have watched The Suicide Squad.
Sweet Squad.
Jacob, I would say Squid.
Yes.
Sweet Squid. Very good.
Very good.
Very good movie.
Very good.
Yep.
It was a little dark in the beginning. I couldn't see, but that's because I was in a drive-in theater.
Yo, dude. Yeah, it was a pretty dark scene, like when they're on the beach, it's like at night or whatever.
In the forest. Yeah.
Did you stay for the after credit scene?
No.
Dude, I have a big reveal for you.
Yeah.
The movie.
Wait, I did.
Oh,
the weasel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he lives.
That's disgusting.
I love that thing. Did you know, the funniest thing about that is I watched a TikTok afterwards where it's like you can actually see that the weasel is trying to tell the people that he can't swim. So like, because when they're like, all right, we're dropping down, you can see the weasel. He starts to go, he's like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Then he drowns, and I'm like, yo, my boy.
Yeah, it's pretty good cold open.
Yeah. I was really impressed because a stupid thing about the first one, I didn't even watch the first one. It was just so bad. I've seen so many clips for it where I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, and the Joker in it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
My knife collection. Because like in that one of the bigger issues was it was the Suicide Squad, but like one character died, and like it was like who cares?
Yeah.
And
now
this one,
after seeing this movie, I'm like, oh, Suicide Squad. They do the dangerous missions.
Yeah, the ones where they're expendable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this one, literally all but 2 people die in the first mission. Every single person gets killed.
Oh yeah.
Except for the Rick guy and Harley Quinn.
Yep.
The one captain guy or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
So they both live, and so the first Suicide Squad gets completely killed, and then after everyone's dead, it pans over to the actual like main cast, and then they're the people that you follow. And no spoilers for you guys because it's a newer movie, and I definitely think you guys should watch it.
Yeah.
But there are still a few deaths here and there, and it's very sad. R.I.P. to my boy.
Yeah. Sorry, it's drive-in theater. Like some parts I like didn't get it. Was the main guy's power? He can make a weapon of anything.
Yeah, he can make a weapon out of anything.
Okay.
Like he can take anything and just make it a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Oh, I love that part too, where she was like introducing all the people, and she was like, "Now, Peacemaker can make anything into a weapon, and he's very dangerous." She's like, "That's my power. That's the same thing." You said it was unique.
And he's like, "I can do that, but better."
Yeah, I make smaller bullets. Which was a really good,
Oh, I didn't hear that line. I was in a drive-in theater.
Oh yeah. Well,
I missed a lot.
At one point, at that point, Peacemaker's like, "Well, my bullets are smaller because they would penetrate your bullets," and that is brought up. Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah.
But very good. I was incredibly impressed with the movie. James Gunn has done it again.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. King Shark though, my boy. He almost died like freaking 5 times.
I really like the ending. It was pretty good.
Yeah, with the one big bad dude or whatever.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't hear very well, so when Harley Quinn did that one thing with the guy, I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I was like nerfed watching this movie. I don't know.
You were
My
nerfed.
brain was nerfed. I don't know.
Dude, nice.
But yeah.
But overall, absolutely watch it. Trying to think if there's anything else like noteworthy for the movie.
Sylvester Stallone voices Shark. John Cena's in it. That's cool.
Yeah. Did you know that? Okay, this is like the one spoiler.
Yeah.
So Peacemaker, the one guy, he's getting a TV show.
Is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So he has his own like freaking Peace Mobile and stuff like that. They're recording it now.
Huh. Do you know that one scene with Harley Quinn with the flowers everywhere?
Yeah.
That was like inspired by Lollipop Chainsaw, the video game.
I saw that. Did you know James Gunn also half directed that?
Really?
Yeah, along with Suda 51.
Huh. That's cool.
The man's been around.
Yeah. I still don't know what Harley Quinn's thing is. She's crazy. The person I was supposed to try explaining it to me, and I was just like, oh no.
That was kind of the issue that I have with her character in general.
Yeah.
Is like,
she's not a main character at all. She's a side character.
Yeah, she's a side character in this movie. She's like the comedic relief.
And then she's a comedic relief, and also for the male viewers, I guess.
100%.
Fan service.
Dude, I love watching differences between the old Suicide Squad movie Harley and the new one. Like in the old one, she like licks a bar. She's like, something about swallowing or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, but in the new one, I don't know. She's just a lot more charming in it. Oh, another one of my favorite parts when they go to rescue her, but then she's already like rescued herself. And they're like, "Oh, we were just gonna rescue you. We had like a good plan and everything." She's like, "Well, I can go back in."
I thought my favorite Harley moment was when she had banged. I saw some of her skin. I'm just kidding,
dude.
I did a horrible joke. I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom when she showed up on the scene. That did not land with the other person.
It's a boner.
Anyway.
But I don't have one.
My favorite Harley Quinn scene was when she's like at the final scene. She's like, "We did it, Milton." He's like, "I'm not Milton."
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, it's funny.
But I would say this is by far my favorite DC movie now.
Yeah.
Granted, there weren't very many to pick through.
Yeah. It's either a Batman trilogy or this.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I was gonna say something about it. Yeah, overall.
Yeah, it's very gory, too.
Oh, yeah, it's very
gory. The
one dude with his dick out gets shot in the dick.
Wait, there's a dick shot?
Yeah. Did you not see the boobs or the dick?
I saw the boobs, and then I ranted how there's no penis.
Oh, yeah, no, there was a dick. Yeah, when Peacemaker and Idris Elba were shooting that camp, and they were like, all of our rebel soldiers are here to help you.
Yeah.
Like, one of the guys that came out was drinking some coffee, and he got shot in the dick.
Dang, I missed it. Because the boobs showed up, and I'm like, freaking, there's no penis in the movie, it's just boobs. And then the person was like,
it was even.
What the frick are you? Are you gay? I'm like, no, I just want penis.
I just want my penis.
Okay, well then, dude, cool. They have that in that represent, yeah.
Dude, I will gladly watch it again with you. I freaking love that movie.
It's on like HBO Max or something.
Yeah. I definitely think it was a really good theater movie, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic stuff. King Shark, my boy. But yeah, the issue that I had with Harley Quinn, this is just Harley Quinn in general, is the whole point of the Suicide Squad is like, all these elite agents with like special abilities. But it's like, Harley Quinn doesn't really have like an ability. She's just kind of like crazy.
She's crazy, and I guess her pain tolerance. She was getting tortured and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, and there's that other funny part, too, where the guy that was dying in the first battle, he was like, I need you to take my spear. And then he died, and she's like, take your spear for what?
Yeah.
Take it for what? And then everyone comes like pointing at her. She's like, no, what do I have to take the spear for? I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And then like the main boss then has a giant eyeball.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Dude, I freaking love Starro. Classic Starro, dude.
Yeah, he had like weird vagina armpits. His gory is awesome.
You want to know a very wholesome fact about Starro? One of the little offspring. There's a comic line where one of the little mini Starros has sympathy for Batman. So Batman makes him a Robin.
Okay.
So he becomes like a little sidekick to Batman, and he sacrifices himself so Batman can live.
Oh.
It's very sad.
Is Starro, what does he even fight? I don't even know.
That's normally like a Justice League villain, just like straight up Justice League.
Just mind control the world and stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
God, the dumbest TikTok I saw about this is completely random. You know the part where when Starro's dying, he's like, I was fine drifting in space. He was like, I was happy drifting in space, just being alone. There was a TikTok that I saw where a guy was like, did you know that Starro was actually perfectly fine drifting in space? I was like, yes, he shouted it out loud at the very end of the movie. Why? How would I have missed that? I don't. It's so stupid. But last little fun fact for the movie, James Gunn originally debated having Superman be the antagonist of the film. It was going to be somehow it was going to be a mind-controlled version of Superman, so it would have been like Henry Cavill like returning as Superman. But he would have been mind controlled somehow, and they would have had to like beat him as that. But they didn't want to do that. So DC said no to it. So there you go. Yeah, but guys, please watch the movie. Very good, very good film.
Cool, Kanye.
But yes, I think that is about it for the team attack.
The team tag is over, and now we go into the Q&A.
The Q&A. Bada boom.
We are on the Q&A, my dudes.
We are in literally the Q&A.
So, guys, first question from I'm Not Gay Dean, I swear I'm not. Or I guess that's I'm Not Gay Dean, I swear I'm not. I don't know
is he gay, guys?
Is he Dean or is he talking to his friend Dean? Yeah. There's been a recent discourse with all games should have an easy mode option. Do you guys agree with this take?
Should all games have an easy mode option?
Yes.
Now, when it says...
That's been a discussion recently.
Right. Now, does... That really just depends on the game, I feel like.
Yeah, it does heavily.
Right, so if I were to get out...
I feel like Celeste, it's level design.
Yeah.
And there's no way there's an easy mode. Well... You could have God mode and not die. I don't know.
That's very similar to what Mega Man 11 had, where there were several different modes. You can do classic mode where when you die, you blow up, and you have like a little bit of health.
Yeah.
There was like normal mode, which was you just had a little bit more health, but then you have like I forget what mode it was called, but essentially every time you fell down a cliff, the little Mega Man bird just picked you back up and just dropped you off from where you fell. You could do something like that.
That's true. And also Fire Emblem, that classic mode where units die forever. But they recently changed it, so that now if they die, they just go back in the next battle.
Yeah.
Which that technically...
Wait, was that in Three Houses?
Yeah.
So they can die, but they just come back?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Choose, there's classic, which is they die for real.
Yeah.
Or there's casual or something.
Oh, I think I did do classic.
I did classic because that's the whole game.
Yeah, that's like the
But then they went way into the dating crap.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
I never beat the game, but yeah.
I only did like 4 battles, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, best girl for tea time? Oh.
Just looking at different directions. Everybody looks at their chest once.
You're like...
Anyway, Sekiro also had a bunch of blowback. They're like, I want to play Sekiro, but there's no easy mode. For Souls games, you just have to play the
like what would make it easy though is the question. Like, do you just have them be weaker? Do they move less? No, I think that's stupid. I mean, hard games, just leave them hard. Like, if there was an easy mode in Souls games, I would be much less impressed with someone who was like, oh yeah, I beat every Souls game. I'm like, congrats. Did you do it on easy mode?
In Souls games, if you are the type of person to open a chest, it's a mimic, eats you, and kills you. Yeah. And then you go, the game.
What the frick?
Yeah, then it's like, okay. That's why you attack every chest. See, and then the people who play Dark Souls are like, I attack every chest. So then, therefore, I know if it's a mimic or not.
Yeah.
Then Dark Souls 2, you do that, and then it grabs you across the map. It's like glitchy as frick. Anyway.
Like, what the frick?
I was behind it. Then when it's animation, I'm like, all right.
Like, I want an easy mode. So overall, no. I don't think that games should have easy modes. Is it good for some games? Sure. I think one good example of it was Jedi Fallen Order, my favorite Souls game. They had like you do like Jedi Master, Jedi Trainer, Knight, stuff like that. Baby mode basically made it to where so you have this God, what's it called? What's it called when you like repel someone's attack? Parry.
Parry. Yeah.
So for example, there were 3 things to it. The lower you put the difficulty, the more health you get, the less health the enemies get. But the thing that I was kind of like, interested with was the parry time increases.
Increase more iframes.
Yeah, so if you choose Jedi Knight mode, you have like a split hair of a second that you have to like quickly like do your move.
Yeah.
But I tested it out in easy mode, and like so like if you parry someone, they like stagger. They're like, ow, dang. You have so much time.
Dang.
You just go.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good example. It's like, yeah, just lower a few stats, raise a few stats. But I don't want something stupid. Just like oh, they all die in one hit. Like that's not fun.
Yeah.
If there's an easy mode, give me an advantage. You know how like in the Mario 3D World game, if you die a whole bunch of times, it's like, do you want to skip this part? It's like, no, I don't want to skip.
Or the skull too, yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like, just want to be invincible? Like, no, I don't want to be invincible. Just give me another hit point or something. Like how
they
Mario
jumped
Galaxy
the gun, yeah.
Yeah.
They do way too much.
It's like, just give me a little bit of
Luigi do the level.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wasn't there one? Oh shoot, what's the game? I know that there's a game where basically it adjusts to you. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. Isn't there? You know the one I'm talking about, where like if you die a whole bunch of times, it lowers the difficulty automatically.
Yeah, and then like if you beast in the tutorial, then it like ranks you high.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that's gonna bug me now.
What the frick? Yeah, that's something.
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. But I like that.
Yeah.
You know, where just like
Spider-Man, Miles Morales. No.
It might have been.
I'm just throwing out names. I don't know.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Some mainstream game, right? AAA.
I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, no. I mean, I dig that. You know, I would dig that for all sorts of those games where it's like, yeah, just adjust it a little bit without me knowing, so that way I at least feel good about beating it. Like I hate having to go down the very few times where I'm like, okay, I have to succumb to doing easy mode because I'm sick of this and I have to just do it. Because then I feel like I didn't actually complete it. But if it does it for me, then it's like, oh, nice. So maybe you don't have an easy mode, just have like an adjustable mode.
Yeah.
So the game knows if I'm a pussy or not.
By the way, guys, if you want to email us questions, email us on ontherockcinema@gmail.com. We got an actual email now that we've always been getting them, but we got another one.
Yep.
ontherockcinema@gmail.com. And we got one from Trust Ironwood. Do you guys think the next Smash Bros. Should limit the amount of characters they have in the next one? I know casuals will probably not enjoy it as much, but with that many characters, there's got to be a few that barely anyone plays. I think if they wanted to, it'd be a more competitive game that should limit the characters in it.
Okay. Here's my main synopsis of that. I've actually thought about this before.
Yeah.
I think what Nintendo should do for the next game, I think they need to give Sakurai a break, say, okay, I'm pretty
sure Sakurai is going to retire from Smash Bros. Because he's like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
doing
done.
one final hurrah.
Yeah.
Get everything in there,
Yeah, because it's the ultimate Smash Bros.
Yeah.
No matter what they do for the next one, I don't think they can like beat Ultimate technically.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to characters, we've had the Big Bang characters, we've had a million skins. Like literally, like what would the next one even be?
Yeah.
Sakurai even mentioned he was like there's no way we can get all these characters back again.
Yeah. Also, okay, so if you do the next one as a competitive game, everybody will say Melee's better, right?
Right. Exactly. So I think what they should do is let's say a year from now the Switch 2 comes out, the next Switch. I think personally what a good idea would be is they'll do the Mario Kart 8 treatment where it'll be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe. And maybe Sakurai or maybe just the dev team comes in, they say, "Okay, here's the same game, but it comes with all the DLC. Here's one extra bonus character, here's a Goomba."
Yeah.
Just some other random character. Here's 5 more stages, a boss rush mode, and there you go. There's a Smash Ultimate Deluxe. So that way it's on that definitive system, because like Mario Kart 9 is not coming on the Nintendo Switch. It's not going to happen. So release that on the Switch too. So there's your Smash Brothers game. You just have that. Don't got to worry about it. And then what I think that they should do is go classic. Do like a 2D beat 'em up style, or not beat 'em up style, like a Street Fighter-esque like Nintendo Smash game.
Okay, so like basically redo like Breath of the Wild to Zelda, like, oh, we reinvented it.
Yeah, yes, completely reinvent Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers Redux or something.
That'd be controversial, but that'd be risky too.
Oh yeah, I think. Well, I mean that's the only way that I can really see them going anywhere. Is if it's like, hey, you still have your normal Smash, you have this over here, so you can't complain about it. But here's this new one, and we're gonna start off with like 16 characters, just mainline Nintendo.
I was
characters.
gonna say Mario Party Smash, but then they did that in like Smash 4.
You're right. Yeah, with
sure
the freaking boards or whatever. Yeah, because it's like, let me just like make a super strategic, hire Namco to, because they got a good relationship with them. Just be like, hey, just make it like a Tekken Nintendo game. Yeah,
well, if they try to do another Melee, that'd be pretty good. But they need like wave dashes and freaking C stick. Smiggletons.
Yeah, but the thing then is it's like if you basically, cause that's the whole argument for like, oh, make Melee HD. It's like if they were to make Melee HD, they would take out wave dashing because that was never meant to be a thing.
Yeah,
it would just be Ultimate, but with less characters, less stages, and less everything. Yeah, less movement. Yeah. It'd just be some old moves. Like it wouldn't really make much of a difference. So I don't know. That's the way I see it. Give a deluxe version to calm down the fans who will be angry about it. And then just reinvent the whole thing. Maybe 20 characters in total. Just go from there. What do you think?
That could be cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Limiting the characters is always good. Like Tekken is like 50-something characters. I'm like, just give me 10 again and make them more different. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing with Smash. Like, I do not want another Smash Ultimate thing where it's like, they're all back again, but now here's another 20 characters. I don't want Smash with 100 characters.
Yeah.
Then it's not special anymore. Then that just reminds me of like, those old Smash Flash games where they have like 100 characters.
They have freaking Goku.
Here's Goku, Charmander, Knuckles. Like it doesn't feel special at that point. It's just like, here's 100 picks out of a hat.
Oh, there's like a Steam game called like Aether Rivals. I forget. It's a Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, fun fact: those people are making the Nickelodeon Smash game.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. But like you can like mod Dio from JoJo in it, and it's like, okay, funny meme. But are you gonna actually play this game for more than 2 seconds after you mod it? Yeah. It's like the same with Guilty Gear Strive. They mod everyone with Supreme jackets. It's like, okay, it's funny, but after like 2 hours, I'm going to get bored with it.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny. So my younger brother's friend brought a Wii over at one point that actually had Project M on it.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so I got to play that. Have you ever played that before?
No, but I know it's a mod, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that was impressive with it was that like I played like Shadow because I was like, oh, that's fun. Oh,
is it a reskin of Sonic?
Pretty much, but his moveset was like entirely different.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. They actually made a moveset for him.
Yep.
But it was that exact thing where like after about an hour of playing Goku and Shaggy and like all that, eventually I was just like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done.
It's like not official. I don't know. It's sketch.
Yeah. And it has kind of, at least for me, already gotten to that point with Smash where it's like, I really don't care who they announced for the last character. Unless it's
we're full, we don't need any more. It's
like, no,
you will eat more.
Like, dude, after Banjo was announced for me, I was like, all right, I'm satisfied. I don't really care. And then they were like, I don't know. None of the characters really hit me the same. Like, I mean, Sephiroth was cool.
Most people want their characters announced because then they're like, the mainstream will look at my character that long.
Right. It's literally what it is. It's literally, I like this character and I want people to pay attention to it.
Can we roleplay me, who has never seen Banjo-Kazooie before, and then you're my older brother going... Okay, so...
yeah.
Here, 1 sec.
All right, yeah, we'll have the reveal trailer. I knew it.
This is where I pull up the King K. Rool trailer and troll everybody.
Like, yo! Okay. I'm trying to go through them. Like Min Min, I wasn't hype at all. Because Min Min was
guys, we got this weird thing going on. I'm going to react to it.
We just had this. Ignore the title down there.
What is this?
This is so weird.
It's E3 2019. What's COVID?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, I love Donkey Kong.
That's a reference to Donkey Kong 64. You didn't play that one. I played that one.
He could for me.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was a Jiggy.
Wait, what's that?
From Banjo-Kazooie.
It's a puzzle piece.
No, it's from Banjo-Kazooie. Go ahead and look up Banjo-Kazooie on your phone real quick. Go ahead and look up Banjo-Kazooie on your phone. See, look. Oh, it's the Baron Bird. It's the Baron Bird. I literally knew it.
What the? What's their banjo noises?
No, dude, it's Duck Hunt. Dude, they were trolling you.
Oh yeah, Duck Hunt. I love Duck Hunt.
What? Well, it's gonna be Banjo-Kazooie then.
Oh, isn't it? It's Duck Hunt.
No, it's Banjo. Well, they already announced Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Banjo-Kazooie. And here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. We're with Banjo-Kazooie. See, look, see.
What?
No, you don't remember this. This is from the game that I played on the Nintendo 64. It's called Banjo-Kazooie. So when it says raring to go, it's actually a reference to the company that made them called Rareware. It's Banjo-Kazooie.
What? Who's that?
No, go get your phone. Get your phone.
Yeah.
All right, go and look up Banjo-Kazooie real quick. All right. I'm currently sending you 17 YouTube videos with all different history about Banjo-Kazooie. Go ahead and watch them real quick.
Okay. I mean, it's just a banjo instrument. I don't.
No. Well, it's a bear and a bird. They just play the instruments that are their names.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, it's pretty cool. You should tweet about it.
Oh yeah. Now that it's in Smash Bros, I should really investigate what this character is.
Yeah. You should.
Wow. You know what? I've been a huge fan of Banjo-Kazooie all my life, and I can't wait for this new character, guys. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's sadly enough, that's how half of it went. Where someone was like, I now love this character. Dude, I swear I'm the only I'm the only person who actually grew up with this game.
Yeah. I remember in high school or whenever you were, I played the first one a bit.
Yeah.
To the oil tanker level, and I stopped for some reason, but yeah.
Yeah, my dad, to this day, my dad, if you bring up the game, he'll brag about it, because obviously I was a young toddler when this game came out.
Yeah.
So I didn't play it. My father got to the point where he could beat the whole game 100% in a day.
What the frick?
He'll mention that all the time. He'll like, yeah, I beat it in a day, because he did it so many times. I did actually tear up during this trailer though. This is the only trailer out of them all where I was like, yo.
Oh, I forgot. JoJo Part 8 anime release date got announced, and also JoJo Part 9, the manga, got announced.
Yo, nice.
Yeah.
I thought 8 was going to be the last one. I thought that was
I thought so too, but the author wants to keep making them, so.
Oh, well. I mean, a lot of money. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Very cool. Are you gonna are you gonna catch? Oh, that's a
yes. I will catch up on JoJo
anime. Part 6 anime.
I am absolutely. Yeah. When does the new one release?
Winter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll catch up before then.
Yeah, like I said, watch the movies for the first two, three if you can.
Could you send me a link to the movie? That'll inspire me to watch it.
You have a Crunchyroll account?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Overall. This is the only character that I was like, yo, because I didn't know who.
His fingernails are disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, they're like little bear claws. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's a bear. I thought he was a dog. I was kidding.
Well, I thought it was a duck.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But let's speed run through all the characters real quick. Which ones were you most hyped for, and which ones were you not? Okay, first character, Piranha Plant. Funny.
Not hype. Wait. Should we do? Okay, yeah. Lomac, cool. Cloud, cool for Justin's sake.
Yeah.
Bayonetta, I don't know who she was at the time.
Same.
Dragon Quest Hero, meh.
Yeah, that was kind of like
was kind of funny. Terry, meh. Joker, I don't know.
Didn't know who it was. Same.
Yeah.
Sephiroth.
Everyone's just meh. I don't care.
Yeah. How did you feel when Steve got in? I forget if you were mad about that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I should be the guy who's like, I don't care, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie was the only one where I was like, yo. But, I don't know. I think the thing that honestly bummed me out the most was when Pyra and Mithra got announced. I was just like, I don't care.
Dude, yeah.
There's not 1 ounce of me that gives a single
dude. Smash is, gone downhill for some reason. I don't play it that much anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game, and I'll be there day one collecting all them amiibos, just for my collection, But overall, I mean, I don't know. I haven't messed with Pyra and Mithra aside from like the one match we did.
Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes cool. But like you said, it's just like, oh yeah, they're in now. So
yeah, it was just like an obvious like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? The actual soul crushing moment was when freaking my boy Dante was done wrong.
Oh yeah.
He was done wrong. The fact that they didn't even reference the game. They were like Dante from Dante. It's so stupid. You know what's funny about that though? If you watch the American version of the Direct, it just says Dante X Dante. But if you watch the European version, it literally says Dante X Devil May Cry.
Really?
Yeah. There's some weird marketing thing that they can't advertise games.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Well, anyway, guys, that's about it for the pod.
Guys, it's been a longin'. You already know. It's been fun. It's been epic. If you guys do have any questions, anything you want to ask us about that we'll gladly answer on the next podcast. Again, make sure to email us at ontherockscinema@gmail.com. We have a lot of cool projects coming up. Let us know what you guys thought of that new intro. A lot of cool games coming out. We'll play them, We'll get into them. Watch out for more coming out soon. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Bye-bye.